there stands a tall man. He's wearing old and ragged clothes not fitting him. Just please trust me. I think it could be a interesting new thing to try.
Hot spaghetti?
Alright, you know what? The earwax keeps you nice and safe and cushioned. And this thing falls down, and it is very squishy and absolutely nasty. You're no longer Milo the Adventurous. You're as you've always been. Human. Please, if you don't join me, if you don't trust me, that's fine. But don't fear me, even. Our adventurers last met when they were in the arena of a tournament quite against their will. Now, the four of you had just been spontaneously moved into a cage inside of a massive stadium by Jasmine. Now, if you remember, this cage had just opened up, and you were just now let free. Now, I'm gonna have you guys, you can speak now, first of all. Thank you for giving me...
May we, O Emperor.
Thank you for giving me just one intro.
Intro? What's an intro?
But for real, honestly, I can't thank you enough. This is exactly what I wanted. I don't need a birthday present.
Do we edit it to make it so that there's just
No way. No way.
Wait, it's Noah's birthday today.
No, it's not.
No,
It's
God,
not.
I wish.
Not remotely Noah's birthday.
Okay, wait, we're
We
playing
only
D&D.
record on birthdays.
See you the
It's-
next 11
I mean, I
months.
stand by it. It's probably someone's birthday.
Someone somewhere.
Someone.
Happy,
To them.
happy birthday to you.
We've all been had sick Jan stuck in our heads for 3 days.
Now, first of
We always
all,
win.
I'm gonna go ahead and
They
take a
know.
second to
They
say there
And if they don't, they're
Though,
your two friends.
I probably said this in like post of last audio thing, but we are at a huge delay because school just started, and so we've been dealing with that.
Yeah, that's right. We're elementary schoolers.
Yeah, we're all
okay.
actually, we're all except for Abby and me, who are actually kindergartners.
Yeah.
We just learned
And Malden's
still
a
in
shapes.
preschool.
And Malden's actually never gone to school.
Did you guys know, it's actually really interesting, a triangle have 3 pointy ends, when a square have 4? That's something we just went over last
Spoilers.
Bro, I
Yeah,
haven't really
very
into that
interesting.
part of life yet.
A
Interesting
circle
stuff.
has
Except for
no
Sammy.
pointy end.
Sammy's in college.
I'm in
But
college.
I
oh, no.
haven't asked if circle have pointy end, Malden, but I was thinking of staying after school and consulting with my math teacher about that, because my shapes teacher rather, because I think circle may have pointy end you can no see, but me no understand.
But if
that.
no can see, then how can
if no
understand?
can see, then where pointy end? Yeah,
Exactly.
You understand.
You get it.
Wait,
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Every day we do one of these, I
Yeah.
realize more and more why our party's so stupid. Because we're so stupid.
we're very addled today, audience. Like every 5 seconds, I think we forget that we came here to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, crap,
We're
we
like-
did! I'm sorry, I honestly keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys,
Okay.
y'all were in a cage.
In a
Yeah, we're a
cage.
kid, yeah.
In this
Very
big
mad.
stadium. I'm going to take this time to describe the scene around you. Now, this cage around you is, for lack of a better word, perfect. There is no door, no exit, nothing. It is quite a standard
Is
cage
it a go-go cage?
with bars.
I throw that ass in a circle. Can I roll to throw that ass in a circle?
You can roll a performance if you would like. I would allow it.
I would rather not.
Okay.
Maybe if there were a
Do we wanna
sluttier character for this campaign.
Explain or don't?
I don't know if I should explain. How about I just burn you all to death? That'll just make this much easier for all of us and the viewers. Y'all were in the cage. It was, for lack of a better word, pretty much perfect. The spacings were perfectly even at about 4 inches apart between each bar. and it bends up and around you where it is connected to a rope which stretches far out of
It's a
sight.
go-go cage.
It's not a go-go
It's the
cage.
shape of a go-go
It's
cage.
on the ground, and it's square
You said there was a rope
at the top.
to lift us up into the go-go bar.
There's no bottom to it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Why did I sign up for this? Why?
This is a rough. I think it's one of our rougher intros. It's been like 3 minutes and we have not played a single
All right.
moment.
How about we
today.
step away from the D&D for a second? I got lights, so our room now has lights. So if you hear someone suddenly gasp, it's
We
probably
got Stardust LEDs.
It's-
The only way to make TikToks.
it's probably because I suddenly switched the lights to red and they realize they're gonna die.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
if there's a big reaction. That's the light killer.
Yeah, that's probably the lights. Somebody, Sammy, you're in charge of telling the viewers what lights it is. Okay.
Okay.
Give us your deep booming voice. It is green.
Okay, I'm in charge.
Oh, can I tell him actually?
No,
Oh.
No, I
Oh my
want to
God.
do it.
Yeah.
No, you can't even see
You have a
them.
competition. Both of you do it, and the three of us will vote on who's better.
Fair.
Red. Green.
So you're just getting dropped down into a go-go cage. Go on.
Anyways, yeah.
No, you walked into a go-go
we're-
cage,
we're
which
in.
sealed behind you.
Teleported into a go-go
Well,
cage.
yeah, teleported. Right.
God got me in a go-go cage.
Now,
Metaphorically.
the announcer had just told you, let the games begin. If you remember. What? God, can
need
I
to
speak
focus,
one word about D&D? Please.
It's a little cringe
Guys, I
for
think
us.
we're supposed to fight to the death.
We're on 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and I haven't said the word D&D or dice or roll.
So wait. Are we in our normal clothes?
Yes.
Okay, just.
No, we're all naked.
Can we please?
I thought
Please
maybe we were
focus.
in like a sort of tasteful barbarian.
It's not a
gladiator
go-go
outfit.
cage. That comes in
I
later.
was thinking gladiator. That's a different kind
That
of
comes
slutty.
in later?
Hold on.
Okay. Now, moving on. Finally, as
Is
the
Funky Town playing?
actually, yes.
Great!
Can we start?
play Funky Town.
No, do not. Now, everyone, please shut up. We're at 6 minutes and 16 seconds. Please, God.
I'm shutting up, I swear to God.
I don't believe you. Now, if we're done with the go-go cage, which we better be, then, as the announcer says this, the cage around you actually shifts because the rope above tightens and begins to pull on the cage, and it slowly lifts up, releasing you all to this arena. Now, at this time, you can see the arena around you a little more clearly. You are under a small overhead area, but in the center of the arena is an enormous stretch of dirt, and it is open to the sky above you, which is a perfect blue. And the air around you is unnoticeable because it's not hot and it's not cold and it's not stagnant and it's not moving. Now, as this cage pulls up, you are released into this arena, and you can see hundreds of various figures in the stadium around you. They are a crowd. And then the cage finishes opening, and you are freed to this arena.
So I turn to the rest of my party. I'm like, quick question here. What's going on at all? Like, I don't.
Oh yeah, you never got
I
filled
don't,
in.
I don't know what's happening.
No. Jax said we needed to do
Jax.
no, wrong one. Jasmine. Similar vowel
Sorry,
sounds.
there's a lot of J
A
names
lot of
here.
J names. She said we needed to do this thing, fight in this arena, didn't care if we won or lost. And we said, no! But I guess she didn't hear that particular answer. So here
And
we
now
are.
we're here. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna, I
Alright
guess,
then.
just do this.
Okay.
Now, at this time, you can actually see dust kicking into the air
Oh,
on the
God.
other side of the arena. And you now notice that there was, in fact, a second cage which is lifted into the air, exactly parallel yours. And this dust, it kicks up, and as it gets closer, you notice it is coming from several individuals. One quite large, and two at a much more normal height. And then they slow and stop near the center of the arena.
Oh boy.
Are we supposed to, like, fight them or something?
I guess. What do they look like?
Let's just...
You are too far away to tell.
I guess we walk up to them.
Okay.
But yeah, we're going.
Cool. Now, as you walk out of this shaded area, you can see more and more of the arena around you. And you notice, to both your left and your right, is, 2 more cages, which are now opening. And several more individuals all approaching the center of the arena. Now,
here we go.
if you continue to walk towards the center of the arena, you arrive much closer to these individuals, and you can see ahead of you there is a very large orc male, and there is actually another Firbolg in front of you. And off to the sides there are many more people, as well as in front of you there is an elf holding a longbow stretched across their back, and there is one individual a little further away such that you can't see them. Hold on, just give me a sec. Okay, now, of the individuals to your sides, you haven't actually gotten the chance to get a very good look at them, because they have still only just begun to approach. And actually, as you approach these individuals, you see the Firbolg in front steps forward and says, "Ah, hello. How's it going?"
It's fine. We're not clear on the rules, but we're making the assumption, we try to kick your ass before you kick ours.
That's very close, yes.
Alright. Yeah.
Thanks for clarifying.
So, soon there will be like an ad break. So, just look like intimidating, you know.
Got it.
He holds a small dagger that he pulls from his side up into the air. And then a moment passes and he puts it down. And he says, "Okay, so we have like 5 minutes for before we start. So yeah, you can call me Vic.
Nice to meet you.
To be clear, this is a competition. You joined it, but the rules are, first we fight, and then there's like an obstacle course, and then there's something that's like it's different every time. You want to beat us, and we want to beat you, as most competitions are.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and another thing, these will be broken up into periods. If you look up, and he points up to the edge of the arena, and there are 4 large screens in the directions of your cages, and each one has a timer of 5 minutes counting down.
Oh, okay.
It says, every time those timers go off, we will have a break, or right now we are in a break, and that's when it will start. But yeah, you can, wait it out if you want to. Take the time to heal and whatnot. Now,
Cool.
as your DM, what this means is you can use your bonus action at any time to check the timer.
Ah.
And if you run down the timer, you will get a period of several minutes to heal up using whatever spells you can and whatnot.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see what can I do?
So yeah, you get like the only rules during the period of break is that there's no actual attacking.
Yeah.
So yeah, when the timer goes off, you can take this time to go ahead and, vibe, heal up, whatever.
Gotcha.
Whatever.
I believe I have 2 attacks.
Floats your goat.
Like, just every time.
2 attacks
Or-
what?
No, I guess
We're
not.
still third level,
That
right?
might be next
Yeah.
level. Cool.
I intend to level you up soon, but not quite yet.
I'm trying to think.
Just
Yeah,
wanna
no,
make sure,
I
so
can't. I have
start
action
from
surge,
point.
but I don't have double attack yet. That must be a different character. Oh no, you know what? That's Elias. Sorry, I played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. Okay.
So yeah, would you like to introduce yourself as well?
Hi, I'm Milo.
It is good to meet you.
good to meet you. We got, you guys say hi?
I'm Jax. I'm the
Nice to
Shadow
meet you,
Walker.
Jax.
It's
That
mine
is
is
a
David.
very intimidating name.
yes, very.
My friend off to the right, the rather large orc fella, we call him Jake. And my elf friend is a bit mysterious. He does not like to give real name.
Okay.
So he is our elf.
Got it.
That is what we call him.
Hey,
Um,
I get it. I mean, personal information on the internet, it's always a gamble.
yes. If you look behind me, there's another fella, and he steps off to the side to reveal a human woman standing there. She's of pretty average build and has a full head of red hair. And he says, "This is my friend. We actually just met today, so I haven't even really been introduced to her as well. She just joined us because we needed a fourth, because we're in the fourth rounds. And that's all.
Oh, alright.
That's
Well, nice
there
to
are-
meet you
there are-
guys. May the better man win, etc.
Yes. There are people off to the side. Their goal is to fight each other, and then the victor of us will fight the victor of them. But we're in the same space, so, watch out for stray arrows and whatnot. But
Yeah,
they can introduce themselves to you when you end up fighting.
yeah.
I'd like to introduce myself to this woman. I'm like the one in the back.
Mhm.
I'm Jax.
She looks up and then looks down for a second and kind of waves at her mouth.
Oh, okay.
Mike must be broken.
She does not speak much.
Yeah, maybe I would assume her mic's busted, but I won't
So,
speak for her.
we'll...
I just want to ask something.
Yeah.
This isn't to the death, right?
Oh, no. I mean, well, yes, but your characters will not die if you...
No? Oh, that's great. I figured
No,
it was
no.
to the death.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
You just come back
We just don't get
nice
the
and good.
prize or whatever.
No, you don't get any rewards. Sometimes, the players can have, like, spells that can take some gold off of you. Can't take all of it. Comes with...
Potato,
Yeah,
potato.
the people that die,
You guys
they
get
take, like a 10% or something tax when you die of your gold or something.
Oh, okay.
But, just help keep the event going and whatnot.
They rob one of you guys and they get like literally a pie cut of a gold piece because you're both so poor.
A copper piece, actually.
Are there pieces smaller than gold
I mean, here's the thing.
physically?
Yes, but they're not very commonly used. What you gotta keep in mind is if a gold piece is $1, then a copper piece is a cent.
Yeah.
So,
like a rupee or
I
something.
mean, how many people really carry around like 5 or 6 pennies?
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
But
all
yeah,
my
from
money.
Alex you get like 2 copper and it's like.
It's like, why even bother looting this man? And you actually fall into a pretty awkward silence.
Okay.
Because
Well.
the timer is slowly
I think
ticking down.
how much longer does the timer have?
Like 3.5 minutes.
Okay. Is there anything pre-fight I know how to do? Anything?
Oh
to,
yeah, I
like,
should
boot
look at
up?
my stuff too.
Yeah. Look at your stats.
Look at your stuff, guys.
2 weapon fighting
All my spells. Give me my spells.
equipment. I remember you let me have like specific shield moves that like I could
Yes,
use a turn to block.
Well, yeah, if you were to use a turn, you could block an attack.
That's
It-
not a thing to set up though, right?
It falls before, which means you could block an attack and then go on to attack that same turn if you blocked the turn before.
Yeah.
That's home.
But if I were to
homebrew,
set up a
of course.
block now, that would be my move.
That would be this turn's, which means you
Yeah.
could still attack next turn.
I know, but I don't want to waste a turn. Block them.
It would be your action in the before period.
Oh.
it would mean
That's a little.
you can't like cast a spell as well.
That's a little silly though. I don't need to do that.
Gotcha.
Got my shield. How's my armor class only 13?
That's a good question. You're a hulking firbolg. By the way, I should probably
13 too.
I should describe this guy because I didn't actually describe him.
Yeah, because you let my shield have +1 AC, right?
Yeah. So let me just quickly take a sec. How's it already been 20 minutes? Let me just quickly take a second to describe this man.
The go-go cage.
He is actually pretty short for a firbolg.
Okay.
He is only about 6-ish feet tall, which is pretty short for a firbolg. And he actually has, on one side of his head, blue hair, and on the other is red.
Fun.
It's quite vibrant.
What's the class situation looking like? Can I get any gauge? Like, am I seeing weapons at all?
You could roll a perception.
Could I roll?
I'll do that.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just going to ask.
But only because you've both been attentive.
I'm just going to ask one of them if they play like the Squirrel Wars.
I got 12.
You
Wait,
can
I
see
got
that-
dirty 20. Dirty, filthy 20.
Okay, so Milo, you can see that the orc is carrying a sort of club, but really that's and I told you that the elf woman had a bow. That's
Right.
really all you know.
Ranger. Typically.
Jax, on the other hand, you can see this whole thing very clearly. Now, you see the elf has a bow, you see the orc has a sort of club, and you can see the firbolg in front of you has the small dagger you saw earlier, but appears to be somewhat unarmed.
So probably a magic.
Yeah.
And the person in the back, they were clearly trying to hide it, but they are holding a long sort of spear-like object. You can't actually see it because they've got it hidden, but it's very clearly quite a large and long and lightweight thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think I back up with you guys and sort of talk quiet strategy.
Team huddle.
Team huddle. And I say, okay, so I'm not really a magic caster. Where
I'm sorry, should we be huddling?
You can!
It's team strategy.
I'm pretty
we're not-
new. I'm pretty new to this.
Oh.
This is
We are
We
not really here
yeah.
along with our will, so we're just
Ah.
making the
Yeah,
best
we're
of that
just
situation.
here.
Okay, so
We should-
none of them play Squirrel Wars because nobody responded.
That would be the only reason, is because they didn't play. Okay, but
Are you
like,
talking about Squirrel
Wait.
Wars?
we-
Oh wait,
They
you play
don't-
Squirrel
don't
Wars?
get
They don't
distracted.
know Squirrel Wars.
guys, we can talk about Squirrel Wars after the tournament. You guys can all exchange friend requests and go play Squirrel Wars after the tournament. Now, please huddle. The timer's getting lower. Now,
But if they're not good at fighting squirrels, I can just turn into a squirrel.
that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Foolproof logic.
Okay, guys,
He's
we
found the
so,
strategy.
You guys are. So we got 2 spellcasters. We got 2 practical fighters. Where are spellcasters best equipped, do you think? Do you want to go against another spellcaster? Is that a better
I
idea?
don't know. Hidden spellcast is real hard. Usually does the trick. Like wizards have like very low health points. They're like smack them and they die.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe one of you two. Wait, spellcasters tend to have lower health. So which of you can do more damage in one swing, or one spell?
You know, you can speak up without actually like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking
Yeah.
of-
Sorry.
We're out of range. I clarify for you. Maybe, okay. How about first of all, Bob? I feel like maybe you should go up against the big guy because it doesn't look like he can dodge super fast. Because you're a rogue. Maybe you get in there, slice, quick
I mean-
attacks.
Well, that's if my attacks and my gloves are still not glitchy, but yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll put you on Jake. Let's see here. Who's good against long range spells? Does anybody have like any sort of deflection?
I mean,
Or-
I'm looking right here.
I don't.
I don't have any deflection. I mean, like I gotta go back in my spells, but I also have a lot of things in here.
I do a
Well,
lot
not
of.
only do I cast spells, I also carry a long stick,
That's
as you can see on my back.
You do carry a long
Ah,
stick.
long
It's a
stick.
lot longer than my height.
Long stick.
Maybe if I go against someone with less health, I can take him out fast and help the rest of you 3 because I do
Yeah.
a lot of damage. But I
Wait.
don't know who would have the less health. Maybe the ranger elf because rangers don't need a tremendous amount of health.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we don't want to get hit by arrows all the time.
But I'm really big. They're gonna
Yeah.
hit me with arrows.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
also
I think I have a spell for that actually. It was like Shield of Faith, I think.
Ooh.
that would give you a +2 bonus to your AC. So.
Ooh, okay, so you do that on me.
As you're saying this, the timer actually comes to about 10 seconds.
Oh shit. Okay,
and
I'm on the elf.
Okay,
it begins to make noises.
Okay, I think
Shit.
I think that the girl in the back, she could be a spellcaster, so we have to watch out for that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Like a
you
healer
two,
or
make up your minds.
We'll make
I'll
it.
go
This is
after.
And the
I'll go
timer
after
goes
big
off.
guy.
So
So
what
do we have like rounds that we have to roll initiative?
Okay, now what I'm saying. Okay, let me just explain this to you. As the battle starts, how this is actually going to work is, like I said, you can use your bonus action to check the time. Each round, exactly 1 minute will pass on the timer. Now, how this works is it will be the usual. You have to roll to see who gets to go first. You have to roll to see, pretty much
Did Sammy
everything
have
in the
time
normal
to
way.
cast that one spell on me? We were talking about that before.
What's the spell?
It's called Shield of Faith. It's a bonus action.
And we were already
yes.
huddled. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have Shield of Faith cast on me.
Unless,
Tell me when
obviously,
that
unless it's like a one-turn casting spell, which is different.
No, it's not. It's
Okay.
concentration though. So if I get hit, I gotta roll on that. It says get a +2 to AC for the duration.
Okay, that'll be very helpful.
Funky
I
fresh.
take Ranger Chick.
Yeah, you can do that.
So I'm at 15 AC right now, which makes me pretty hard to hit with arrows.
And,
Reasonably.
As this timer goes off, Vic says, cool. Okay, so we will now start with the fighting.
I don't want to talk. I take out my pickaxe. Like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
He actually kind of jumps back from you because you were previously relatively close. I mean, you were out of hearing range, but he certainly takes a solid step back. Now, I'm going to have y'all roll speediness. I forgot what it's
initiative?
called. Yeah. Can I
add
also?
dex?
Speediness.
Do we add dex to it? I forgot. Or is it just like flat roll?
I think it's flat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure just that.
So having my shield.
16.
Never mind. Okay.
16.
I got an 8.
There's nothing cool I can do with my shield.
Hold on.
12 plus.
Everyone stop talking at once.
Habba-dabba-dabba-dabba.
Okay, 8 Abby.
13.
Can I have a dice? Can you stop looking at my paper, please?
I'm not looking at your paper. I'm looking at my dice.
No, you glanced exactly at my paper like 4 times. I mean, right now I only have stuff that I've already told you written on it, but for real. Can I borrow your dice? I need to make some rolls.
I got a 10.
Monkey.
So I'm gonna.
10.
Spell slots are back here.
Okay, so, boom. That is a goddamn 19.
Fuck.
Oh no.
And a 2.
Okay, good. So
And a 15.
Can you read out the order for me so I'm aware?
And a 18. God damn. Okay.
We'll roll pretty high.
So, first is the elf woman.
Great for me. Well, they don't know what we plan to do, so.
Second will be the human woman in the back.
Uh-oh. Now I do all
Third is Jax.
Oh, cool.
Fourth is this fearbug fella in front of you. Fifth is Milo. Sixth is Bob. And seventh is David. And then last is this big orc fella.
Step on it, Jake.
Jake's didn't get his coffee. Jake didn't get his coffee. He's actually a perfectly coherent fella. He's just lumbering around because he's sleepy. Now, as this fight kicks up, first of all, what's going to happen is this elf woman is going to attack you. Now, she with lightning fast speed whips a bow off of her back. And out of a quiver at her side, she pulls a single arrow. And she knocks it and aims, and I'm going... You don't know yet.
Okay. Well, if
I'm
she's
getting
aiming-
to it.
Sorry.
Jesus. Trust me.
I know.
And Milo, roll a dexterity check is what I was literally about to say.
Calm down.
And this is going to be on her part, probably a...
My dexterity
This is actually also gonna be Dex.
as Milo.
So, So what'd you get?
A 4.
So she pulls back this bow and draws this arrow and points it directly at you. And as this happens, she stumbles and the arrow buries into the spear bulk's back. Not yours, her friend.
No!
And he calls aloud, "Ah, what? Why?"
This is not the big leagues.
And
She rolled a nat 1, didn't she?
she did.
That's great that she rolled a nat 20.
Yeah,
Big
same. It
whammies.
had to be one of the two.
No money.
Yeah, no, it's not great. He took some damage. he got
Slick.
nailed in the back.
Poor him.
Now, next is going to be this human in the back. And, she actually, in one fluent motion, whips out a spear. With, at the end, it has a long and curved blade at the end. And she dashes towards... I'm gonna say you, Jax.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna dash towards you.
Did I roll?
And this is, by the way, past several of you, so she's kind of going around, and
So
she's
is-
going to go ahead and try to roll a good old attack against you with strength.
Okay.
You don't need to roll,
Alright.
unless, of course, you have some kind of advantage. What's your AC?
My AC's 13.
She actually just misses
Ah.
and hits the ground beside you. Now, still reeling from the fact that this elf just buried an arrow in the back of poor Vic. Next is going to be Jax. You now have this person right next to you.
Yeah, I see this. Let me just look at my spells. It's gonna take me a little bit. Okay, now Bane, Cure Wounds, False Flag. I have a lot of stuff that mostly helps other people. Oh wait, yeah.
Bells.
Make a melee spell attack. Ooh, okay. Okay then, I'm gonna do Inflict Wounds.
Ooh. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and elaborate.
So my it's make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage. Ooh.
Hope you
Go
don't mind
ahead.
if I inflict some wounds.
Go ahead and do it.
I have a question. There is like my proficiency. Like, do I use my proficiency spell bonus as the attack or?
Care to repeat that? Because I did not understand what you were saying.
Yeah, do you use your spell bonus for the melee attack?
Oh, no,
think-
I don't think so.
Well, it says a melee spell
Well, is it
attack.
Yeah,
oh,
but
it's a
spell
melee
attack.
spell attack.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I
yeah.
get my plus 2.
I thought you were
Nice.
saying you do a melee attack. Gotcha. If it's a melee spell, then yes.
That's a 17
17, and it's against what?
Who?
against the person with this.
And it's against what?
The well.
Is it like DC or Constitution?
No,
or
no,
what?
I rolled a melee spell attack, so
So against their
it's a
DC.
17 against a woman with a spear.
So it's their AC.
It's their AC, yeah, it's against their AC.
Okay.
17, I rolled 17.
17. That is going to hit.
Yeah!
Roll them dice! First
Um,
hit of the game!
3d10.
Or
One,
session.
one,
Hold on.
one.
3d10.
Oh my god. That's 20 damage.
Kick ass.
Oh
You
my god.
blast her. And when I say blast, I don't mean that in a figurative sense. You basically, it's kind of an amusing thing because she just dashed towards you and made this intimidating act and went for a slash against you. And as this happened, she actually missed, and you reach out for it looks like a punch, and she kind of doesn't stutter, thinking it won't be very effective. And as you hit her, she goes flying about 10 feet back.
One
She
Punch!
she is still conscious, but not by a lot.
I turn and I smile and I say, God, I missed you.
Oh my god.
Now, kick ass. Are you gonna move or do a bonus action or anything, or are you just gonna kick ass and leave? Or are you just here to drink
I
milk
wanna
and
see
kick
what
ass and you're all out of milk?
I want to see what my bonus actions are.
Please don't kill her.
I came here
This is
to,
an innocent game. You don't have to murder her.
I came here to kick ass and steal bells. And they're all out of bells.
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
Drop your die.
You.
So, I'm looking. I'm seeing. No, I don't have anything I want to do right now.
Alex, I had it.
There was no.
That's why I put it down there.
Oh,
I kicked ass. I took some bells.
You successfully did kick an ass. Now, moving on, it's going to be Vic's turn. And he says, "This is not going well. I will be the first to admit." And the first thing he does is reaches behind him and yanks the arrow out of his back. And
Hope your pain's not turned up too high.
and he actually takes a step back and reaches out an arm and begins to focus for a second. And
He's doing spells.
before he does, he's actually gonna take a bonus action. He's just gonna lob that arrow. Not necessarily to do damage, but he's gonna check it at you.
Me?
Yeah,
They're trying to take out the tank.
Oh my god.
It's rude.
Very rude.
that's a 19.
Oh
He
no.
hits.
He hits you, and it's gonna do 2 damage.
Oh.
It's not bad because he wasn't like trying to kill you. He just kind of wept it at you, and then he really focuses and puts out one hand, and that's all you see.
Oh, he's doing a concentration spell. Okay. So you took the human. That means David's gonna be on.
So
him.
is the human like that done for, or
I mean, she's far away and she's damaged,
She's still up though.
but
So
she's
she's
not
not at that
unconscious. Here's what I'll say. She hasn't even gotten up yet. She's still on the ground because you absolutely whipped her. That said,
Yeah.
she's far away enough that you would have to actually approach her to attack.
yeah, I'm just gonna.
She's
leave
not
her
like
now.
within range.
Yeah.
Now next is going to be Milo.
Okay.
Yes, lass.
I guess first thing. All right. Fighters do one thing, and it's a move called hit people. So I take out my big pickaxe.
I thought you already had it out, but
Sure. I hold it.
You
And
take it out, put it back, and take it out again.
I do my trademark move. Try to hit her.
Hit.
Who?
Bong.
The elf woman. I'm on her.
You can't.
What?
Wait, elf woman, yes. Okay, yes. Sorry.
Human
I
woman
mean,
is far away.
you would have to
Elf woman.
approach her.
Or elf man. I don't remember which
Woman. You would have to approach her. Do you intend to?
Yeah, I'll use my movement.
Okay, so you walk up.
And that's a +5 to attack. I get a 5, a 10.
And that's not gonna hit.
Alright, then I'm gonna action surge and I'm gonna try again. It's a 3. What the fuck? Alright.
Both actually missed, but
No, then I want to use. I say. I sort of grumble to myself
roll a
as
3.
she dodges me irritably, and I'm gonna cast a bonus action spell called Hidden Step, which means I turn invisible until the start of my next turn.
I have to ask, was doing a second attack a bonus action?
No, I don't think so. Wait.
Does action surge do that?
No, I think action surge is just an ability.
Okay, good.
Because I can just.
It's like
It's not. It's a
it's
thing I can
anytime?
do once per short rest. It's not a
okay.
bonus action.
Gotcha. That's totally cool. I just had to be the one to ask.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do hidden step?
Yeah. So
You?
I swing. She dodges.
She
and
actually
I disappear.
stumbles back, and as she looks up to find you, you're gone.
We're this anime fighter.
That was kind of a cringe move on my
Blink.
part.
Blink, whoosh.
I was just too cringe. I had to disappear.
Okay, so next is gonna be Bob.
Bob.
Bobaricious.
Yeah, his ass.
Yep, I'm going after the big boy.
Oh, you're
Oh,
going after
no.
the bigger.
You're going after the biggest boy.
The biggest of boys.
Okay, so what are you doing?
My trademark attack, hitting him.
Yeah.
You guys are a creative party.
They're
No,
so
we're not
crazy.
spellcasters.
Well, you
There's
could've-
nothing fun to do.
I
did
mean,
just
for the
cast
record,
the
you
one
could-
punch
you-
spell.
For the record, I am the type of DM that rewards creativity.
Oh, okay.
So if you were like, I'm going to try and duck beneath his feet and climb up his back or something, that would be allowed, okay? I'm just saying that because it keeps it more interesting, just in the future.
For the record, I don't know. I'm asking genuinely. Do you get advantage if you're attacking while invisible? Is that something I'm remembering?
I don't think, just because I'm pretty sure it actually goes away when you re-engage. It is
until
a disengage.
the start of my next turn. So as I'm attacking, it goes away.
Yeah, but I think it is a disengage and go invisible. So she would have a hell of a time trying to hit you.
Yeah.
But as soon as you go into attack, you're visible again.
Yeah.
So I don't think so.
I just want to ask, like, what does sneak attack exactly mean? Like, what would be the thing to have sneak
Man,
attack?
why do you keep trying to sneak attack people you're in front of? I mean, it might work, but still. I think sneak attack, it adds a d6 to your attack. Right now, isn't it like 2d6
I'm
and
not
it goes
asking
to
what
3?
it does. I'm asking, like, if I were to dive behind him and then slash.
You would have to roll a dexterity and then do a sneak attack. Or, either dexterity or stealth. It would depend on the situation and what exactly you were trying to do.
I'll probably just roll a
But
regular
because you're
thing.
in front of him, you would have to do an action.
I mean,
and
rolling
then
the
do it.
dexterity roll couldn't hurt. 'cause
Yes,
if
it
you
could.
Goof it. Never mind then.
What I will say is, if you wanted to do this, it would offer the chance to get in a sneak attack and do a lot more, and if you goobered it up, it would probably make you not be able to attack him. That is honestly what a fair guess would be to what it would be.
Did
I mean,
you-
obviously, if you get a 1,
20
you might...
again, though?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I keep taking it. I'm gonna get my own.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up to
I
him
have
and
more. I can give you one.
That'd be great if you could, thanks.
Trademark move, hit people.
yeah, I'm just gonna.
Here you go.
badass, but lame. Thank you, Sammy. So what are you gonna do?
I'm going to just hit him.
The big one.
Yeah,
big
Aiming
one.
anywhere in particular?
Sure, I'll aim for his chest, like the heart stuff.
That's kind of... you're a tall guy. If it were like Jax, you might have had disadvantage trying to reach
Yeah.
that big boy's chest. But you could probably do it.
Exact chest. Okay.
So,
So roll an attack roll.
yeah, go ahead.
Come on, come on,
I
come
believe
on.
in you.
What's your plus?
What's your plus to attack? It's on here.
My plus 2 attack, I have plus 5 to strength.
But is that
you're a
your
strength
attack?
attacker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I attack.
Everything
Like,
is
I mean,
strength. Everything is
hit-
strength unless it's ranged.
To hit, I attack with strength and then my actual damage.
Yeah.
I thought certain classes could
Huh.
do dex. That's how.
I think you can,
Yeah. Okay.
but it's not mandatory, and
Okay.
this one isn't anyway.
Yeah,
Go.
That could have
Roll,
been
roll,
4th
roll.
edition.
13 plus 5.
You nail him.
18. Yeah!
Yes!
Right in the
yeah!
heart.
Nail him real good, in
His
fact. With an
glove got
18, I mean,
fixed.
it's not quite enough to say you do, like, extra damage, but you hit him head on. Well, chest on.
Chest on.
Roll damage.
Yeah, you're not doing a sneak attack, so I think that's 2d6, I want to say.
My damage is, I think it's 1d6 plus 2 or 2d6 plus
You
2.
leveled up, is the thing. When you leveled up, it increased by 1.
up.
So it's 2d6 plus 2 now, I think.
Okay. 2d6 plus 2. That's some good damage.
Kick ass, Bob.
2? So I got 5
7 damage.
7 damage.
It's respectable.
Good job, man. We all clap respectively for Bob.
Okay.
Noah,
Yes?
I just want to let you know, and I promise I'm not arguing with you. This site says that the creature's attack rolls have advantage when invisible.
But you're not invisible. As soon as the round starts, you're not
Okay.
invisible. Abby, this is a disengage invisibility.
Okay.
Which
you're
means
right.
it's not
I
actually...
can't keep it.
Yeah,
I
as
will.
soon as
Okay.
you actually...
That said-
if you were still invisible... If you casted invisibility, yeah, you'd have advantage.
That said, they have disadvantage against me.
Yeah,
What
they
the-
can't
cool.
hit you, but as soon as you try and attack them, you're visible again.
I don't suppose Uncle Roger could turn his Duolingo down even a little bit.
Bing, bing.
Next is going to be David.
David Baptiste.
David!
Baptiste!
Nice.
Apparently no one's attacked.
So, if I've been counting correctly, there should be one more person that we haven't attacked yet.
That would be Vic.
Yeah, you're on Vic.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
I would throw off his concentration if I were you, because he's clearly thinking about something.
Something.
So, how far away from me is him?
Only a couple
Or
feet.
is he
You could run up to
resting?
him as a movement action. You could, like, get within
Cool.
range.
Yeah. So. Alright.
Pop
I'm
quiz.
going to cast.
Trick
a
question.
new
You're actually
spell.
still a rat. You can't attack him anymore.
Oh man.
No, I am not a rat.
I know. I know.
unwild-shaped
It was
last
a
time.
joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Okay.
What you doing?
So, I cast a new spell that I got called Flame Blade. It's very cool.
Kick ass.
It's like
What's
a fire
that?
sword.
What
It's
is?
a fire sword. It's the size of a
I know.
sword.
Like, what is?
Paint us
stats?
a brain picture.
I mean, what does it do?
It's a fire sword.
I mean, I know that it's a fire
It
sword.
hits people.
I mean, the impression I'm getting is like he swings his arm and like a sword comes out the end or something. But
Yeah, it's like I don't hold it like a sword.
It's just...
It just like kind of appears in front of me.
Now tell
and
me,
it's a sword.
what does it do?
I can do 3d6 damage.
Well, if you hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, what else do you want?
okay,
It's
so
a sword.
That's
so
a
it's just
spellcaster's
so it's
attack,
just
right?
like a melee attack.
Spell melee attack, I imagine.
I'll look up. Flame blade.
I think yes.
Okay, so that's
Does
probably
fire damage.
gonna be strength plus That's gonna be strength plus your spell bonus, isn't it? Spell proficiency.
That makes sense. Both?
Oh yeah.
Make a melee spell attack.
Okay,
Spell
yeah, yeah.
proficiency, which is like +1 or +2.
Right.
Yeah.
Not your spell attack. Yeah.
No, that'd be too much.
Yeah.
That'd be like you get a nat 20 as a bad roll.
Yeah.
So what's your proficiency for spells? It's like 1 or something.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
So
strength plus 1
roll a
plus-
strength +1.
All right. Cool. I got an 18 plus the strength, which is none, so 19.
It doesn't hit.
19.
Fuck you.
19. That you're gonna whack that bad boy.
Oh, whack that bad boy.
So roll for damage. Damages.
3d6 fire damage.
Roll for it.
That plus. Okay, well, I only have 1 die. Okay, 13 total.
13 total damage. Now
Whatever he was focusing on, he's not focusing
this
any
works
longer.
pretty well, but actually there's a strange effect. When you swing the blade at him, it hits a sort of barrier, and it doesn't stop the attack, but a large mass of the flame sort of stays at the edge of this bubble, and you do some damage, but not as much as you felt like you would have.
Shield up.
But it does hit him.
Okay.
Not
My
he
character and me are
he-
both very confused.
clearly flinches.
Fuck this Melanie Martinez looking
He
fearbold.
clearly flinches, but it's not enough to fully pull him away.
Okay.
Now, next is gonna be Jake. It's gonna be Big Jake.
Jake.
Big Jake.
Big Jake. Big Jake.
Opposed to little.
Now, Big Jake.
He's going to smack Bob like a tiny gnat.
It's gonna go.
Into the pavement.
He is going to go ahead and take his big ass club, and he's going to gulf you. Now, I'm gonna have him go ahead and
Going to go for Jax?
What's your
Holy strength.
AC?
My AC.
Pretty high, right?
13.
No one has high AC here. What is up with that?
No.
Does like your AC increase between levels or?
Oh boy,
Oh boy.
he gulfs you. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not enough to do like double damage or anything, but he whacks you all right.
He whacks.
Damage. I didn't actually think of damage. I'm gonna say because he's going for range, the damage isn't going to be too deadly. It's going to be. I don't mind if I borrow this. Okay, well, ouch. Okay, you know what?
I'm hurt.
I just got 2d6. I just got 2 6s from D6. So I'm afraid that hurt.
You
To
take
put it-
12
to
damage.
put
How
it
much health
lightly.
do you have?
I have 26.
So you take 12 damage, and beyond that, you kind of go flying. Now, that's not to say you, like, go flying as in you take a lot of damage. That's to say, you are now quite far away from this encounter. So you are, you're far away from this
Fuck.
dude now.
Whenever I hit something, I always get hit harder back.
Okay,
Well,
You need to be more
yeah,
sneak-
kinda.
sneakier rogue boy.
Now,
I always want to
Actually,
sneak. Where
as
are
this happens, I am gonna go ahead and say, David, I'm gonna have you roll a dexterity saving throw.
Cool, alright. That is a 15.
Alright, so what happens is you hear a whooshing noise. You hear air being cut. And as you turn to look, you take a small step back, and this just barely stops an arrow from burying itself into you. Now, looking a little closer, it clearly came from one of the other fights going on. Now,
That was the elf, because she's next.
no, just, actually, no, she isn't. She's first. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that would mean
Same
she's
thing.
next.
That attack would have one-shot me at level 1. I
Damn.
have 12 HP.
That's rough. That's,
That's
rough, B.
buddy.
At least you're stronger now. Now, next is going to be our elf buddy boy girl who is going to... Where was the elf? The elf was attacking you, right, Milo? You were
Yeah,
on
and
the
then I
elf?
disappeared.
Okay. Now, she is going to actually... What happens is actually quite interesting. You see, she takes her bow in a position that's very much so not meant for a bow. She holds it, like, by both hands. And as she does this, it actually stiffens and straightens. And after less than a second, this kind of clicks into place, and it has become a long wooden staff. And she is going to swing broad across her and try and hit you.
Still has disadvantage.
Yeah, she's gonna, but it's a hell of a lot better than she would have if she tried to shoot an arrow with you.
Probably. True.
I mean, think of it this way. This way it's a 2-dimensional attack as opposed to a 3-dimensional. Yeah. And that is going to be probably... That's going to be strength, so... Okay. It almost fell off. That is going to be a 19.
Or...
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
doesn't want to let her roll disadvantage. He wants her to kick my ass.
Abby, I'm working on it.
Nasty man. Wants me dead.
Or a... Okay, that's an 11.
Ha! Suck it.
So
Suck
she
my
misses?
fat nuts. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm 15 right now.
So, yeah, she tries to swing at you, and you manage to step out of the way. However, well, no. Okay, yeah, next is going to be this human person, who I believe you just yoed across the arena,
yoked.
Jax.
I Yoden.
She is going to pull herself onto her feet, and she goes to run at you. But with the combination of standing up and trying to get to you, she actually only just gets there by the time her turn is over.
And your turn begins!
Yes. So
How
now
fun.
she's just coming back for another wailing.
Coming back for more!
I'm like, honey, please.
So now it's your turn.
I mean,
What I'm really concerned about is if you do one of your attacks, you could literally, like, kill anyone damaged. Can't you? Don't you have that, like, that one that does super damage against someone who's damaged?
Oh, you mean the Toll the Dead? I mean, it only does... Oh yeah, it would, if the target's missing any of its hit points, it takes 1d12 necrotic damage. So, I'm gonna do that on her.
No, I wish I hadn't suggested it.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Okay,
that.
go ahead.
Make her suffer.
She's
How could you forget Toll the Dead? It's your favorite spell.
It's my favorite.
Bells.
I didn't forget it. I just forgot exactly what it did. I haven't
Oh, maybe
spelled
it's
in a
good.
while. It was mostly about, hey, I was missing the whole time. But yeah, she has to actually, I don't have to roll anything for this. She has to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
That's surprising. I would have thought it would be const.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Constant
Because it's mostly bells ringing in your ears the whole time.
Wisdom saving throw. That's
Yeah.
pretty dabtastic.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 16.
So here's the thing.
I think it'd be
That-
like half damage if she succeeds.
But
Sounds
like,
less
no,
a roll and more
that's
just dropping the
actually
dice.
the exact number.
I rolled it
but
in
like-
my hand.
But that's like the exact number, so what happens? Because that's my spell save DC.
Hmm.
That's the exact number. What should I do?
That's a good question.
I forget
I mean,
what
I think players
Wizards of the
usually
Coast
win
say.
ties,
Okay.
so I guess it does normal damage.
Okay.
Okay, it still does. I mean, it doesn't double.
So it's 1d12.
Yeah.
And also, Alex, don't question how I roll dice.
That's a 2. That's a big fat 2. I'm
2
sorry.
damage. I mean, you
Considering I've done no
yote
damage.
her out of existence, and you are hurting her time and time again, so really, you can't be too upset. And don't question how I roll dice.
Let the man roll.
Exactly. Hold on, let me actually fix that. I went to screensaver. Now,
Can I also do a bonus action
gotcha.
to look at the clock?
Sure. It is now actually partway through having... It says about like 4 minutes and... like 3 minutes and like 30-ish seconds.
I kind of yell this to the group and just like, guys, I don't exactly know where you are. Like, I don't know where Milo went, but we have like that amount of time.
So
I
you
see.
know, because you did take the time to look at it, that means you will have 3 full more rounds after this. Like,
Okay.
3 full more turns. Next is going to be Vic. Hoo.
Uh-oh.
Kick ass. Hold on. Let me actually. There's something I need to look up real quick. Okay. Now, what's going to happen here is, as he just charged this attack, he's going to. David, you attacked him, right? With the fire sword.
I did.
He is going to, at this point, open his eyes and become more aware, and he shoves his hand out in front of him. Now, I'm going to have you go ahead and roll a dexterity save.
Okay.
And
That's
this is...
an 18 plus... Alright, it's 19.
Alright.
Flex.
So, you definitely do this, but I'm going to warn you right off the bat. This is a hell of a spell. Now, he is going to blast you pretty hard, and it's actually really good that you approached him, because otherwise he would have also hit Milo. Now, you are going to take half of 8d6.
What?
What?
It's a kick-ass
That's
spell, and
kind
he
of
can
a lot
only
of
use it
damage.
once.
That's like a legendary action.
Well, it's a level 3 spell, but, you know.
What? Level 3?
It's Fireball.
Fireball
Wait,
is
wait.
8d6?
It takes one turn.
Wait.
It's a powerful attack, but you can only use it, like, once.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kick-ass.
Like,
I'm not lying.
That's why Fireball is so OP.
right
I
before
don't get
you-
like a 3rd level spell until 5th level.
That's crazy, man.
Alright. Noah,
over here.
before this slaps me, can I just say to the rest of the group, see you later, guys!
Wait, did
No,
I
I
get
have
hit?
spare the dying.
For the
You're
matter
not
of
dying.
simplicity, I'm just gonna roll 4d6. Because I just feel like that would be easier. That's a 2, 4, 6. So that's going to be 14 damage.
Did I get hit? No.
No.
You're way out of
Okay.
here.
No, you ran past him to fight the orc.
Yeah. Okay.
So you were
If I
behind
got
him.
hit, I would be dead. I have 14
Okay,
HP left.
I don't think I need to reveal how many hit points I have, but it's more than 0.
Okay,
So, yeah.
good. He actually smirked for a second and then looked shocked and was like, "Oh, you know, I'll be honest. Usually people don't stand after that."
What can I say? I'm a tanky halfling.
Oh, to be a tanky halfling.
And he's
I'm
actually he's gonna go ahead
You're so-
and
He's a
take a
chunky
solid
boy.
dodge back towards Bob.
And Jake, yeah.
Yes, and Jake. Now next is Milo. It's the big MO.
If I don't hit now, I'll feel so inadequate. Okay,
I'll feel so inadequate.
I'm gonna step to the side of this ranger woman, and I'm gonna get her through the back and try to lift her up off the ground.
Goddamn. Okay,
That's so
Ranger
cool.
Woman is the human.
Big money, no whammies,
Okay.
big
No,
money,
no,
whammies.
she's the elf.
The elf, the bow.
Oh, the
turned into
elf,
a
okay.
staff, the one who I'm dodging the fuck out of.
Okay, yeah.
Crazy weapon, by the way.
11 plus 5 is 16.
You nail her.
Yes!
Nail her right in the back. She almost ducks out of the way, but you managed to hook her last second.
I pick her up like baby. Okay, what's my
With an axe. Can you
attack? Rock.
Goodbye, babe!
1d12 plus 6.
Al, I'm gonna
is
be
how
really
much
honest
damage
with
I
you.
do.
Every time I think you're looking at the computer, but it really
Or
looks
3.
like you're looking at my paper. So honor
Yeah,
system, if you're
sorry.
looking at my paper, really don't.
12 damage.
I
What
just-
12 damage, baby.
Whoa!
Now. That's absolutely
I'm
kick
so
ass.
dead.
You're not dead. I spare the dying. Will be fine.
That hurt. That damaged. That big hurty. That big ouch.
Can I just leave her and like a shish kebab?
I mean,
Who wants
she's
me?
alive, but
Yeah, I
she
know.
like yells out and kind of, because you hit her into the air as opposed to head on, she actually kind of stumbles away. And I think she's gonna have a little bit of a harder time attacking you because you throw her to the ground.
I say, cool bow, by the way, and then I take her off the shish kebab.
You're
pretty
sounding
kick-ass.
so cool this episode.
Now next is going to be the big Bobbus.
I'll have to write some fight
Big
music.
Bob.
The big
So,
bobular
did
Bob.
he just move into my range, or?
You're way the fuck out of there.
No, Vic is now in your range, yes, but he is behind you, so you'd probably have a hard time getting him. And actually, no, wait, I forgot. He knocked you away. So yeah, you're actually close to Milo within reason then.
Oh, hey, Milo.
Hey, Bob, how's it going?
Not good. I just got
I
hit.
hold up. I really quick. I just gotta say, I love the mental image of Milo having this whole ass fight and Bob going like, bunk, ah, wham,
Like
and
in the background.
landing at Milo's feet and being like, hey Milo.
As me and this elf are having like this intense, cool melee invisibility pickaxe fight, and you just see in the background.
And like you're just seeing me punch someone to oblivion.
And you know what else? You know what I love is I'm picturing this in the same style of like the man that fell through the roof and he's like, hey Bob, hey Ren. He's like, whoop. Hey Milo.
So,
What are you doing?
do you need help?
Take whoever. I don't really feel like making orders. I kind of am in the middle of a shish kebab right now, so maybe take a little authority over yourself.
So, am I in range of the elf lady?
Yes.
I think Milo got
You
it
could
covered,
be.
though.
Yeah, you could be. But right now, she is on Milo's axe, so
I mean,
just a warning, if you really tried to nail her hard, you might hit Milo.
Why don't you
Oh.
try to?
that's
I'm
I'm a tank. Go for it.
Vic?
I have a lot of health. I'm
For the
fine.
record, you
but-
can't convey that message.
I got knocked very far back by the
Yeah,
guy. So
you're a little bit behind Milo. You'd have to walk towards
Let's
the
not
elf.
forget you have a movement. I don't know
But-
how far your
No, I was
movement
talking-
goes.
But also keep in mind, Milo snuck behind her and hit her forward, which means they also moved back.
I was more asking, would I be in range of Vic, or is he too far away?
Not really. Vic was a bit forward. I mean, you could walk towards him to attack, but you're definitely not within melee range right now.
This would be perfect for your.
But
sneak
you have a
attack.
movement, so it's not a big deal. We're all forgetting we have
Yes,
movement.
but then he can't, like... If he moves, I don't think he can take a bonus action, is the thing.
Okay, but
I
can
don't
you take
think.
a normal action?
Yeah, he can take a normal action. I think
Okay.
I
So I
didn't know
can
bonus
go-
actions could be converted to more movement.
So
it's
I
not
can,
converted. I think bonus actions are if you didn't do a movement.
No, you have a normal movement.
Yeah.
A normal amount of movement. Yeah,
Huh.
that's what your speed is how much movement.
Well,
you
yeah,
can
I know
turn.
what the speed is, but...
Yeah.
I mean, okay. What I'm trying to convey is he's still far away.
Yeah.
You could get there, but getting there and attacking would be up to your roll. He's still pretty far.
I got this woman shish kebab.
he may not be that good at close range, so I am gonna try and get closer to him and try and take a slash.
Sure. I'm gonna have you roll that, and I'm gonna have you... So where are you trying to slash him?
I'll try and slash out like one of his arms, so he can't do like crazy
Okay.
stuff.
Whatever spells. You try to break his
Then
concentration.
sure, go ahead and give a roll.
Okay.
Wait, who are you talking
What
Vic?
what am
Yeah,
I
Vic.
rolling for? Is it like dexterity or?
You're rolling an attack.
Because you're attacking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So.
You don't have some special move here.
Yeah.
You're just whacking him.
Oh, I thought it was like, can you move to him?
I think you just give up your bonus action.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you might not have great chances.
11 plus 5, 16.
Now, here's the thing. If he were close, you would have hit him, but I'm going to say that because you had... I know, I'm going homebrew because you didn't seem to like the idea of me taking away his bonus action.
That's fine. Never mind.
You can
I'm
take
just
away
Okay,
confused.
fine.
I'm
Well,
just
you hit
confused
him.
what the
You hit
pattern
him, but
here
not
is.
not well. Not well. It's like it's... I'm going to say... I don't know how to do this. You fine, you hit him.
Okay.
Fine.
You can take the bonus action thing is fine. I was just wondering like what that meant. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to figure out what the rule is you're using for movement.
1. Oh, so I got 7 plus 2. I did 9 damage.
9 damage.
Smack.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright, next is going to be David.
David.
Nice.
Can I just...
So, I haven't exactly followed where all the enemies
I
went.
was going to say
Who's
something,
near
but
me
then
at
I
this
realized
point?
I was confused.
feel like I'm
You
a
are
little alone.
right next to Vic.
And any friendlies near me? Like, who's here?
Well,
Bob.
Bob just ran up.
But that's all.
Oh. Alright.
But Bob's behind this guy right now.
Wait, does that mean that it was a sneak attack?
No?
No.
You have to do a sneak attack.
Yeah.
And also you sprinted towards him, so you couldn't have snuck attack anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Alex. You'll get your sneak attack one
You'll-
day.
one
No,
day.
he won't. I'll never
One
allow it.
day.
Alright, well, because my flame blade does last 10 minutes, and he's not doing that weird thing anymore, I think I'm just gonna try and attack him again with it.
Gotcha.
So
Go ahead and roll.
Spell.
So this is gonna be
Strength.
roll.
Strength.
We gotta get him some strong armor or something.
Okay, I got a 14.
You miss.
Alright,
It
cool.
glances off
Pretty
this
high AC.
weird little shield of his and does not hit him.
Alright.
Funky Fresh. Next is going to be Jake, the big boy.
The biggest boy.
He's actually pretty far from you guys at this point.
Kind of just left him. He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
So he is going to actually, tunnel visioned as he is, he's going to lumber his way towards Bob.
Oh, come on!
He's gonna try and hit you in the back. Now, I'm gonna actually first have you roll a perception.
I have like +0 to wisdom.
I know, but I believe in you, and that has to count for something.
That's what counts.
But not.
Can't
I
even
don't want to
get
hit
the
his
bonus
foot. I got 16.
All right, and then I'm gonna have you go ahead and actually, what's your AC?
13.
13. He's gonna try and whack you, which is actually probably
0 money. Fat, stupid wins.
okay. Well, rude. Now he is going to do. If he hits you, he's going to hit you. If you can. Wow, he hits you.
Oh, come on.
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry. He got a pretty high roll. You did hear him.
For the record, last time he also got, like, max damage, so you might
Yes.
not be this fucked this time. You could get, like, 2
it's just
twos.
gonna be 2d6. 5,
5 and
3. Okay,
6, 7, 8.
that's 8 damage.
You're still alive.
You're alive.
No, my
Count your blessings.
My teammates
Um,
are.
I have 6
not having a good
HP.
time.
So he goes
Bruh.
he goes ahead and he whomps up behind you, and while you do notice him, you don't manage to get out of the way in time, and he whacks you in the
Hey,
shoulder.
people with heels.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
people with the health.
people started getting hurt right after my turn.
Yeah.
I have a bonus
Can
action.
I do something in this
I would
battle
love
other than
to. I
die?
would love to look up the mechanics of sneak attack because I would. I want to know
I
exactly.
actually
when
know
you can do it.
if you are hidden, then
Start-
you can do 1 extra d6 of
I'm
damage.
Oh, that's
to
right.
it.
So when but to hide, is that an action or a bonus action?
It's neither. Hiding is being hidden. You can disengage and then take a stealth
But in
attack.
combat, hide is an action or a bonus action. That's like a thing you can do.
Yeah, but that's rogues. That's special.
Isn't he a rogue?
Yes, but it's later, I think. Here's the thing.
Wait a minute.
And there's no cover. Here's the thing. If you honestly wanted to say I want to hide and you had somewhere to hide, maybe I'd give him it. But there's nowhere to hide.
Except my large body.
You're nowhere near him.
That's true, but
Well,
that's something
maybe-
to consider.
Well, I'm looking it up right now on my phone, and it says how to strike subtly or exploit a foe's distraction. So maybe he'd get a sneak attack if that guy was distracted by something
He
else.
is tunnel visioned on him. I told you that. I specifically said
No, I'm saying in
he's
general.
single-mindedly
in general,
focused
yeah.
on him.
I'm not trying to
Well,
argue.
yeah,
with
if
you
he
here.
doesn't see him, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But he sees him
All right.
because Bob wasn't even a little bit hidden.
I'm just saying for the future.
I'm just saying because we argue about this every time. I'd love to just
I'd
make
love
us.
But
Alex
I'm
to use
saying
some of his
we're only
class
arguing
traits.
about it because each time I say how it works, you guys disagree with me. If he is hidden, or the guy's not looking at him, then he can do a sneak attack. But for that to happen in a situation in which he's not hidden, he would have to roll a stealth.
Okay.
Now, next is going to be the elf woman, who was near. Wasn't that near? That was near you, right, Milo?
I just got her.
Yes, but she is still a little bit alive, I believe. Not by a whole heck of a lot, though.
Hey, just like me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna kick her ass next
So
time.
she's going to
Find a
actually
Swiss cheese.
spin around and again try and whack you because she's
Good fucking luck. So my nuts.
rude. Lap. 11. She like
I
she
pulled that
whacks
out.
you, but it doesn't like do anything. Like it fully just bounces off.
Can I say use my cool shield?
I mean, yeah. I mean that contributed to your
Yeah.
AC. And I think...
I wave at Bob through the giant hole I've made in her abdomen.
I think... That's awful. I think she is going to actually try to disengage. So I'm going to have her roll a dex.
Am I countering that with anything?
Yes. I'm going to have you roll a dex as well. It's not about whether you hit her, but about whether she can get away.
Just a 7.
2. She, in fact, stumbles and falls on the ground while doing this. So she is not looking good. Next is going to be that human who Jax has been bullying.
Hey, you come after me with like a spear thing? I'm just saying.
She is...
You come back to me?
You just whacked her, but she is going to go ahead and... She is going to grab her spear by the end, and she's actually going to whip it towards you into a single fluid jab. I'm gonna have that. Okay, so 2, 3 misses, is a matter of
She's
fact.
having a rough go.
Yeah,
But
it's rough to
as
watch.
this happens, she is actually going to, in one very shockingly quick motion, ducks, catches her balance, and is going to go for another attack.
Okay.
Which is a... not good. That is a... how much is that? Oh, it's gonna be like a 7.
No,
Which I don't
I
think
have
hits.
a 13 AC.
Man, she is struggling.
I'm like,
She
we
misses.
all have our
She
days,
misses.
come on. Okay.
So next is going to be Jax.
Okay, cool. So I have already planned out my turn right here.
Nerd.
Yeah, I know.
You
But
are.
you guys are kind of dying, so.
True.
So
I'm fine, actually. I'm
I mean, you're fine.
I think
doing
you
good.
guys think you're in a lot more trouble than you are.
I have 6 HP.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have fought
Bob,
the
you've
big
been
guy.
doing steady damage, though.
That
I
was-
feel like this guy has a lot of health, which is the only reason he's not... Because you hit him a couple times.
Definitely does.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
I have a-
you only hit him like once, didn't you?
Oh, maybe. I don't remember.
I have a question.
No, he
because-
hit the orc once and then the other guy once.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I have a question because
Yeah?
I'm using a lot of my spell slots in this whole fight, and like I know there's gonna be more rounds and stuff. Like, will we get them back at one point?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a break period.
Oh, so that break period we
It's a
get our
short
spell
rest,
slots
I think.
back.
It's a short rest.
Short rest, we
Great.
get spell slots.
Great.
Okay, so I'm glad I'm not just wasting all of
No.
this.
But it's definitely not between rounds. So, like, when the timer runs out is like a break that will not reset spell slots.
I'm using all my spell slots.
It's when you finish this battle, then you can get them back.
Yeah.
But at the end of the timer, you can just
Oh.
Rounds
heal.
of the game, not rounds of combat.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
heal or
okay.
you can hang out. The timer, which was last time you checked over 3 minutes, when that runs out, you can vibe for a minute, cast a healing spell if you want, take a breather, but you only get a short rest next when you actually either win or lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
So, okay, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Bob because he keeps getting hit by stuff by
Can
this
you-
one guy.
Familiarize me with that spell.
You ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends.
What's its range?
I don't know. 30 feet is...
I'm gonna say you would have to go a little closer for that to work. You can definitely walk there and cast it.
I mean, like, I don't want Bob to die. That's all I'm trying.
Well, you can go over there and definitely cast it.
Could I use my movement? It wouldn't cast, like, a bonus action.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You can use a regular movement and get it,
Okay, cool.
not lose anything.
I'm gonna walk over there a tiny bit.
Cast it, gotcha.
And I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on him. I'm gonna continue what it says. Until the warded creature with whoever attacks the warded creature with a attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
That's pretty dabtastic. Now, cool. What you got next?
Oh wait, it says
Is that
if the wait. This warded creature, if it makes any attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends. Do you want that, Alex? Do you want to not be able to attack for a turn because this guy's whomping on you?
Oh, I mean, you can't
He'll have
communicate.
it for a round.
Yeah, but he can't communicate.
Yeah.
So
There's not enough time.
Alright.
Yeah, I'd prefer just running from the giant guy.
But but he can't convey that message.
Alright,
That's the thing.
I'm gonna cast it anyways. And I have...
I thought you had heals.
I know! That's what I was gonna do
Oh,
in a
okay.
second.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's yelling at
Abby,
me.
stop questioning everyone.
And that was a bonus action, so I'm gonna cast my real action, and cast... Okay, I'm looking at this. I can either cast Cure Wounds, or... There's another one in here. I'm sorry, this is taking me a while. Prayer of Healing, which... Prayer of Healing does more and heals more people. What do you think?
I would do the littler one probably because most of us are not damaged.
Okay.
Bob's just been getting
No,
wailed on by
you're like
big
the only
Steve.
person. Actually, no, I guess half of you were damaged. So yeah.
Could
But
I...
the half of us that are have no HP.
Yeah.
That's true.
Can I
That's true. Maybe both then.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste a second level spell.
No, yeah, that's true.
I'm thinking I'm gonna cast...
And anyway, we can't convey this.
Yeah, Cure
Yeah.
Wounds...
Like, this is your decision, not ours.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna cast Cure Wounds on David, because he can cast healing spells on Bob if need be. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Wait, do I
David,
have
what's
spell
your
slots?
HP right now?
Look at my spell slots.
As the DM, I'll tell you, but the other people don't know this.
Yeah, no, I
2.
know.
Oh no!
I said I was doing bad.
Yeah,
That's
so
so
I am
bad.
out of first level spell slots, gang.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can use second level ones to use for spells, by the way.
Yeah.
But that
It's
sucks.
not a wise idea. But
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Well, I mean, that would give more HP. I don't want to die. I'll just keep mice first. And then I roll 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So that is...
Big 8s. Give us
yeah.
a big fat 8.
And that would be my proficiency bonus for spellcasting, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, that's 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 damage for heal to him.
9 heal.
9
for him.
damage. You just kick
You,
his ass.
you kill him.
I kill him.
David, you heal 9 health.
You get like a
Buddy
little
boy.
ping from the secret
Nice.
organization you're now working with, and it's like, take the shot.
Take the shot. Kill him. Alright, next. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, next is going to
Thank
be
you.
our main man, Vicaruni. And, now, here, I'm gonna do something a little bit homebrew because I know exactly what I'm going for, and I'm pretty sure there's a spell that does it, but I don't know what it's called. He actually reaches up and bounces into the air for just a second, and as he lands, he swings his arms down. And I am going to have both Bob and David go ahead and roll a dex save.
Alright. I'm looking at my sanctuary for Bob for 1 second. But Alex, roll a dex save.
I got a 19.
Wait.
My god, I'm doing so
Wait.
good.
Yeah, that's great, but anyways, a wisdom. Did he make a wisdom save against my client here? How about that, Mr. Judge Man?
Objection!
Okay, I'm gonna make an exception here. He's not attacking him.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is not a direct spell, which means he's not trying to attack this
Okay, never mind then. Alex, roll the dex. Sorry, I tried.
guy. But that means the thing doesn't go away, by the way. That means it would still affect him when he next get attacked.
yeah. Come on, Alex. Come on. You have good dex.
19 plus 2.
Woo!
Flex.
These guys
Oh,
are
yeah.
Dirty
flexing.
21.
Now,
We're doing
here's,
so good.
Here's what's gonna happen here.
Oh.
You are going to take 3 damage each,
He's so
and
low.
and you guys are going to get pushed back several feet.
Oh,
And this is
Thunderwave.
this is a pretty good distance at this point. Now actually, Bob, interesting thing about this, you get pushed between this massive orc fellow's legs, because you get thrown to the ground and launched back, and so now you are behind him.
Sneak attack!
Sneak attack!
But what if this goes completely wrong? I'm totally dead if
attack!
that happens.
And,
And actually, wait, I'm gonna take this time to go ahead and do. Are you kidding?
Did he
Bro.
notice me?
No. This spell was gonna also hit that orc, except with his, 6 or something wisdom, managed to not get hit by it.
Oh,
He has
wait,
a
Or, not
6
wisdom,
Dex?
dex. Somehow,
He bounced it.
I mean, it's not a huge deal because it doesn't affect things grandly. I was just expecting him to get hit by it, and I was like, well, I should roll anyways, but somehow this big ugly bastard managed to jump out of the way of this massive wave.
He just vibing.
So yeah, now you're behind this fella. Next is going to be Myelosaurus.
I would like to shish kebab this woman a second time, believe it or not. I'm gonna go, like, here.
Stop
Collarbone
shish
area.
kebabbing.
It's my one attack. I got a big old
Do you know what shish kebab is? I mean, you got a pickaxe.
Mhm.
It's not. Here's the thing. I mean, you're definitely hitting her, but you're
It's
not
a-
really shish kebabbing.
It's like a shish kebab attached to another shish kebab.
Yeah, it's a dual shish kebab,
Yeah.
and you're only letting her on like
A
halfway.
spear would be a more realistic shish kebab.
Yeah,
Now it doesn't sound like a word anymore.
shish kebab.
Shish kebab.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Nat 20! Oh!
Roll for damage.
Double damage!
Let's go! So it's 12 plus 3. That's a 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. That's still 8.
You knock her down,
Yeah!
and I don't mean down as in like down. I
Yes.
mean down as in out. Now, here's the thing. She would fall to the ground, except currently you have her held by the neck. But other than that, she is not in fighting spirits, is what I will tell you.
Got one!
So barbaric. Bob, it's your turn.
I'm.
It's your turn, Bob. Bob, it's your turn.
Sneak attack, bruh!
I know I want to get a sneak attack, but if this doesn't kill him, I'm probably dead.
I mean, but there's some death saving throws and we have healers in the group.
Yeah, I
and,
have the
and
spare
keep in
the
mind
dice.
you can
Oh,
heal
yeah.
when the timer is out.
Yeah, I'll kill
Like,
you.
they could bring you back to
You
consciousness.
probably couldn't die.
you'd still
with
be
as many
damaged.
damage
David,
you
you
have.
better heal some people.
Okay, then I go for a sneak attack.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. That's 3d6, baby, if you hit him.
3d6.
You better. Come on. Come on, Dice. Love him.
Nat 20!
I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll 6d6 real quick.
You baby, awesome man.
I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll 6d6 real quick.
Roll it. I'll give you more d6 if you want.
1,
Okay, come on.
3,
4,
6, 12.
12.
This is
Two
my.
more.
Okay.
That's 16.
And 19.
19 damage.
And is that
Nine.
what's sneak attack?
15 damage.
Oh, yeah,
it,
yes,
it
you-
added a d6. It would have been 2d6. It added it to 3.
And then he
And
gave
then it-
me.
Dub.
It doubled because he had a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, you get double on the sneak attack die? That doesn't sound right.
No, he gets 1 extra die for it, and he got double
Oh, okay.
because he got a nat 20.
Crazy, crazy.
So 19 damage.
I just had him roll because I feel like that's easier than rolling
Describe
3 and
this to us,
multiplying. it.
Alex. You've been
Yeah,
beat
go-
around
you-
all day. What's
you're
your
good.
attack look like?
Okay. I stab him in the back, like right next to the spine. Just like sink it in.
Still
there.
laying down, you just
Now,
stab.
here's what happens. You with stabbing him in the back, you're gonna pull your sword out, and you are going to freaking nail him through the spine and into the heart. Now, this man, while he is not knocked out, somehow your tiny form, well, compared to him, sends him absolutely reeling. He stumbles forward, and he is going to completely topple, and while he's not actually unconscious, he has taken a total beating from this attack.
Sneak attack comes in well.
Now,
I turn with
My
this.
spell
Still,
ended,
this
though.
woman's still like, you know, like the basic like straight boy holding a fish pose.
wait,
That's what she's got with like this elf dangling from her pickaxe, and she's like, "Way to go, Bob!"
now real quick,
Sanctuary Annie,
David.
sorry.
I'm gonna have you roll a dex saving throw.
Very nice.
David, don't get crushed. Don't get crushed, David. I just healed you. I just healed
4.
you, David.
Alright,
I just
so,
healed you, David.
here's the thing. You don't exactly get, like, nailed, but what happens is Vic actually dodges off to the side of this fellow. However, before you're able to quite catch what he's dodging to the side of, you see a massive pillar of flesh coming down on you. And you manage to jump out of the way, but it does not... So it doesn't do damage, but you catch and you are going to be pinned. Now that means is you can get out as a turn. Someone could help you out, but at the moment you will have disadvantage on attacking anyone, and they have to be very much so within range.
I've not gotten a good attack so far.
Next is gonna be your turn. Let's change that, huh, buddy boy?
I can't change that now.
Hey, Buckaroo. Well, you can try.
What about spell attacks? Like, do they get disadvantage? I mean, he is
Depends on the
cracked.
spell.
That's true. He's not doing anything.
It depends on the
Actually,
spell.
yeah.
Because if it's like something where it's like flame sword would be a huge disadvantage because it's the same deal. But if it's like you just
I have
shoot a bolt or
question.
something.
Can you just list off all the people who are less than 7.5 feet away from me?
Vic is still within range. This orc fella, you could nail him while he's on top of you. Or
Okay,
really,
Vic's
honestly, you
7.5
probably
feet
wouldn't
away
get...
from me.
Really quick, you probably wouldn't get disadvantage if you just wanted to stab the orc for the record.
That's true.
Um,
Just get the guy on top of you.
Right, the 7.5 number is very important. How far away is Vic?
Technically, that elf paleo would be there, but not exactly in fighting shape right
She's
now.
looking a little Swiss cheesy. I think I got it under control.
And Vic is not?
Vic is. Just barely.
Any friends?
The orc and Vic.
I'm with the,
Yeah.
Any friends?
Yeah, not Milo. Actually...
Not me?
Bob
No, you're with...
shouldn't be, right?
If the elf is in his range.
You were behind the elf, which means you were just out of his
Okay.
range.
Bob is in the range, though, right?
No, I don't think so.
Also,
But he
Sanctuary
just-
ended on him.
He
like
just
I said.
stabbed him and he fell unconscious right onto David, so wouldn't he be right
That's
there?
what I said. He kind of went flying when he stabbed him.
Oh, well then that's when he
This
stabbed.
is a very big orc, keep in mind, and like very, very big. And he also stretches out of 7.5 feet. He's also in it, but I mean, where he was once standing is out of range. So
Okay.
Okay, well, no friends, bunch of enemies. I cast Thunderwave.
His own spell! Vic's own spell!
You're just on the ground doing like the toddler tantrum gestures and the earth starts
All right, yeah, I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll. What type of saving throw is that?
Oh god, I'll have to check. Give
I
me a
think
second.
is it Dex? I think it's Dex.
Or maybe
Oh yeah, we
Constitution.
just made it. It's desk. Dex.
Desk.
Well,
I'm gonna make a desk throw.
Clearly seems like this man on top of him is not gonna really do well in death.
He's gonna have disadvantage for the
I
record.
should hope so.
He does have a +6, but
I
still.
believe
that's
legally on the
advantage.
books that classifies as prone, which is a disadvantage.
Yes, that's what I meant. Here's the thing. I'm kind of limiting saying he is now prone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it sound a little bit
A little more
better.
adventure-y. Yeah, I get you.
I'm also I mean, Vic also rolled a dex saving throw. I just mean he jumped out of the way.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
So yeah, dex saving throw. Dabtastic. Now first it's gonna be Vic. Oof. Not good. He
Nice.
got a 6.
E-girl looking.
Yeah, my spell save is 13. That's a
And
number
then
that
there's
matters.
this orky mother
Actually, he still
guy.
has the good count.
And that is a 13, which is going to be either that or an 11.
You hit both of them. Good job.
You blast him.
And
Now,
also,
how
Elf
much-
Lady is, like, definitely not doing well.
She's
well,
down.
yeah, I mean, you did kind of zap her a little more, but it's not going to make a huge difference because she's already out. Now, how much damage is that?
2d8.
Roll.
That's a 5 and a 6.
5 and a
So
6,
11.
that's 11 damage. Now, first of all, that is going to be... Vic is going to go flying, and when he inevitably lands on the ground, he's actually not going to get back up.
Vic's down.
Yes.
What about the orc guy?
The orc guy, that's 11 damage, was it?
Only 11, yeah.
Rip him.
Yes. He got blasted. You did... Now, first of all, what I'm going to say is, while he's not unconscious still, you blast him up.
And at least 10 feet away.
Yeah,
part of
well,
it.
that's what I'm saying. You blast him up and off of you. So you are no
Nice.
longer pruned. And it's going to be this man's turn. Now, here's the thing that I'm a little unsure of. You were pinned under his, shoulder. And you did this. And you launched him up. So wouldn't that mean he's back on his feet?
Yeah, but he's not happy
And
about
10 feet
it.
away from me.
Well, yeah, he's not crazy about this, but I think that means he's not prone anymore. Because you unproned him by launching him into the air.
He's
I thought
probably
it would
gonna
like,
go
I
after
would have
me,
thought it would have
isn't
been like
he?
more like a ragdoll, like.
Yeah.
But he
Actually,
only
yeah, he
hit
probably
his head.
didn't land.
He only hit his head. Which meant if there was no force on his feet, it'd go boink.
I
mean,
thought it would have been
he
like boink.
He might stumble backwards for sure,
Like on like
But
on his back.
he's not unconscious. Which means I think he'd at least be able to stand.
Wow, it's already been like an hour.
Yeah, it's already been so long.
Maybe a two-parter.
Yeah, it might be. Though this will be the longest segment of the competition.
Okay.
So he's actually just going to... about this. I think, as non-creative as this man might be, he is going to try and jump into the air, and I think he's going to try and land on you, David. You're going to have to roll a dex for that.
Come on, David. Come on.
Wait, so he's not 10 feet away from me?
He's a big guy. I mean, he is, but...
Is he 10 feet tall?
I mean, well, yes, that
Yeah, isn't that part of
was what
Thunderwave?
I was going to do.
Yeah, he pushes.
Read
him 10 feet
Thunderwave,
away.
Malden.
Yeah, you might have a point. How about instead he jumps on Bob? This
Oh, damn.
this
Give him
is
a
your
break.
fault, David.
Bob's still laying
Abby-
down looking cool
Abby-
with 3 hit points.
This is all your fault
Great,
because you didn't
great.
because you tried to correct me.
I'm sorry.
He's going to try and jump on you, Bob. Bob, roll a dex.
Oh, fuck.
Come on.
And by the way, this is going to be a hard dex because he's not trying to land feet first. He's trying
He
to
squish you like
land
mosquito.
on you. So I'm actually going to see.
Please, dice.
How far away are you?
I love you.
You are actually you're like immediately behind him. So yeah, he's gonna.
With advantage.
Well, it's either roll 1 or. What'd you get?
He's still amping up.
10 plus... I got a 12. He's 9.
Squish.
No!
He actually beat you by 1. First of all, I'd like to point out.
My
He
dice
topples
didn't love me
backwards,
enough.
and you become a bit of a squish. You become a bit of a stain on the ground.
It's okay, I have spare the dying!
You are, in fact, down and out, my good sir.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Like,
Wait,
I don't
wait.
even
Well,
get to
how much
roll.
HP do you have?
3.
Okay, yeah, you're
Wait,
down and out.
Wait, so
I-
Am I
my-
knocked out
my-
or am I just dead?
No, you're not
out.
dead. You're knocked out.
Death saving
In
throws,
fact, what I will say is you're not even... So far, nobody's making death saving throws. Because death saving throws are meant for longer periods of time. You're not going to bleed out in 2 minutes or under.
yeah. Squish.
wait, would that
Here's
mean
the
that
thing,
he's
yeah,
kicked
you're-
out of the game, the full game?
If you have a way to bring him back later,
I have spare the dying. I'll literally just put it on him and it'll be fine.
well, he won't be. If you have a way to revive him.
But he's not
We don't
dead
have
right
He's
now.
not dead,
You can
but
just heal
he's
him.
unconscious.
But if you heal him, he'll come back.
No, not necessarily.
That's fine.
That it takes more time. You can stabilize him in battle, but you can't bring him back yet.
This orc hates me.
I've never heard of that before.
Okay, Abby.
Yeah,
Here's
me
how it works. You have the saving throws. If you fail, you die. If you win, you're stable. Someone else can use an action to stabilize you. But you're not back until there is a spell to bring you back or you end the battle.
Oh, so if the battle ends, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll probably come back in the break period. But
Okay,
he
cool.
You
won't be...
can't heal someone out of unconsciousness in this game?
No,
Okay.
Alright.
he's unconscious.
Well,
I mean, you can make him not hurt, but he's still going to be knocked out until you wake him up.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Abby.
I've never seen that before, but okay.
it's homebrewed. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's how this works.
Okay.
That's how unconsciousness works. Now, it is the elf turn, right? Is she dead? She might
Yeah,
be dead.
she's down.
Yeah.
She's down.
For sure.
It is
Like,
the
Every
human's turn. She dead? She might be dead. No, she's
No,
alive.
she's still alive. She's
She's-
still trying
She's
to hit me
barely
with that
kicking.
spear.
She's barely kicking.
Still trying to hit me.
I thought you knocked her out, but maybe it was just like. she
No, I
got
think that was
knocked
the elf. I think that was the elf.
out. Yeah, good. Then.
She is going to give one more valiant attempt to swing at you, and I'm not sure how it's gonna go, considering her previous record. 1.
I just feel so bad for this
This
woman
chick.
right
You're
now.
pretty small. It makes sense that she can't hit you.
Yeah,
But
like,
she kind of stumbles, and she's going to be prone for your turn.
so
you're
it's my
gonna-
turn. I'm like,
You're just gonna just finish her off. She's given up.
So I gotta get to my spells again. Sorry.
Ooh, rough, rip.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, rip indeed.
I said riff.
I know this is out of game, but after this battle, we should go get some lunch.
Oh yeah, we've been recording for like an hour and a
This
half,
is like 2.
Um,
It's like
Okay.
but that's fine.
So
one
would she
battle.
have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So
she'd have disadvantage on pretty much every type of saving throw right now.
I would like to cast. Oh wait, she has disadvantage on every saving throw. Then I'd cast Holy.
What about Arcana?
Well,
That's wisdom.
I'm not sure about wisdom
Okay. Then
because she's knocked down, but I mean like Constitution, Strength, Dexterity. She'd
basically
probably
the physical one.
yeah, she'd
Yeah,
probably
so-
Maybe charisma as well, because she's
yeah,
fucking
because
so
it'd be
good.
hard to talk when you're down facing the dirt.
So yeah, she has to succeed on. I'm casting Sacred Flame. She has to succeed on Dexterity or take 1d8 radiant damage.
That is not great. That's gonna be like oh, wait, it's a disadvantage. That's gonna be like a 7.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
8 plus what?
Wait, do I have pluses?
I don't know.
I think it'd be your spell casting.
Oh, my spell casting.
For damage?
Oh,
Maybe? I don't know.
Spell casting?
No, wait, no. That's for if you hit.
Okay. So
Okay.
just an 8.
just
Yeah.
an 8. Okay,
Finish her off. Finish her off.
that's a 2.
For damage?
Yeah.
You don't quite knock her out.
Come
on,
on, die!
I mean, she's only been hit like twice.
Die.
This is
Now
the,
she's been hit 3 times.
Currently
this is
3
the
times.
third.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not like she's been living through everything. You've hit her a total of 2 times before this, and one of these attacks was a 2. So, alright, next is going to be...
I sigh.
Milo, it's me. 'cause
Vic is
Vic's
unconscious.
down.
Yeah, you.
I see Bob get mosquito squished, and I think I'm gonna run over there,
Bob is
and
a
I'm gonna
mosquito.
do like an attack on the guy, but it like plucks him off of him, like through the back and then out the back again.
Okay. That would have to be a strength check as well as a damage, because this is one big man.
Okay. Can I try to get him on the side
you
and
can
knock him
hit
off?
him, and then I'm gonna have you roll a strength check to see if you actually get him off.
Okay, let me see if I can just hit him. Plus 5. 18 plus 5. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yep, definitely. So now roll a strength.
Strength.
Strength v fatness roll.
Strength first. What does he roll for fat? What's his fat modifier?
Good.
I think he has like a +4 to chub, so
Plus
probably
4.
a 3 to...
Plus 4
Yeah.
to chub, yeah.
Plus 4 to drub. You got it.
Is it athletics?
This would.
Honestly, I don't think so. I always took athletics to be like aerobics.
No.
This is just sheer
I would've-
force, isn't it?
Athletics is just
Athletics
the only
is-
strength
yeah.
skill. I
Okay,
thought.
well then, yeah, that's fair.
Yes!
Yeah.
13
I mean,
plus 5.
yeah, you shove him off.
Poor Bob. I'm not good at does
Bob's
it
still
now.
squished.
So I'm gonna do D12
I mean, you didn't
plus
unsquish him.
3. 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
9 damage.
Is he down yet?
Nope.
For fuck's sake.
This is one bulky boy.
I understand he's a tank, but I hit him in his heart
Over
for
and
God's
over,
sake.
yeah.
Well, to be fair, he hasn't stood up in the past, like, 3 turns. So,
True.
I mean, you can't exactly be
That
too
was
sad about that.
that probably crippled him for life.
Bob is down and out. David,
Yes.
it's
My
you. Yeah.
Nice. So we still got a human woman and a large orc who I don't even think is part of our round.
No, he's part of the round. He's been here the whole time.
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought he was from a different round because it looked
Oh.
like he almost attacked Vic.
No. He just
Oh,
went
it's
to
the same orc
attack
from the
you.
beginning.
Yeah.
He just fell
Oh.
over
Yeah.
after me.
Is Vic out? Like Vic's
Yeah, Vic's down
now.
and out.
Yeah, Vic's out. I destroyed him.
See, wizards, you hit them, they completely dissolve.
Ah!
Yes.
Just finish off one of them.
Just kill
So I'm
somebody.
gonna go over to the human woman.
Yeah.
I had to handle it.
And you're going to do...
I will use my spear.
Okay, you go ahead and do that then.
That's a strength roll, I think. Right?
Yeah, I'd say
Nice.
strength modifier to roll.
12.
Oh, you don't hit her. Wait, was she prone?
She is proud.
She was prone. Then I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll again this time,
Oh god.
and then
Alright,
choose
here we go.
whichever one is better.
You have advantage.
17.
Yeah, you hit her.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright. So that's 3d6. That's kind of big.
Go ahead and do it. Hopefully, you actually kill someone finally.
Or I've already killed someone.
That's fair. What'd you get?
4, 3, and 3. Okay, I got 10.
You dirty kill steal.
I was.
I had it handled.
Actually, he killed 2
She
people.
literally accepted death. I was
You
right
kill
above her.
steal.
Nice kill, David.
Actually, David had
You Milo?
I consider quitting the party, and my hand's covering over the party delete button. I'm like,
All right.
Wait, one
Now.
second. He's killed 3 people now. First he killed the first guy, then I
This better be
died
good. Yeah.
because of me.
Yeah,
And
you
then
killed 3 people,
Yeah.
including your own party member.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm like, David,
Milo.
we're gonna take this outside later, okay?
Milo. I'm gonna have you roll a dex saving.
Why? Why?
Why?
Because I said
Two. Why?
that.
Oh no, he's
Is
gonna try and
going
smush you as
to
well, isn't he?
do.
He can't smush me.
No. He's still unconscious. Well, not unconscious, but on the ground.
I bet it's a stray
Oh,
arrow.
it's a stray arrow, probably.
Oh no.
Close. You're gonna take
Straight
7
fireball.
damage.
A stray fireball.
Well, again, not exactly. There is a blast of... it's like a big shard of ice in the brief time you see it.
Ow!
And it nags you in the shoulder. And you hear distantly, "Sorry!"
watch it, will ya?
We kept our spells over
You
here.
can fight me later if you win.
You hit Tom with a fireball!
Okay.
Seriously, fireball is
Crazy.
Now it is gonna be the, next one's Jax, because so many people have died.
I'm
Yeah.
mad at David for getting my kill. I'm like, David, come on.
Steal Big Hungus.
XP is mine.
Yeah, I'm like, I walk over, like, I kind of rush over, I guess, to the big chungus.
I pull my big popsicle stick out of his side and I say, "All yours."
I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna hit him. I would like to cast Toll the Dead, my favorite. spell.
Really?
Oh, really? Yeah, it's the first time for me. And he has to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
This guy doesn't strike me as super wise. Perhaps that's stereotype.
Yeah.
But before he gets
Here's the thing.
460
This guy is like
No,
a
that's
full-on
plus 6.
college professor in
Yeah.
real life, but in here, you would be right.
Okay.
So-
So he has to roll plus wisdom check.
That is 10.
Okay. So, and he's already taken a lot of damage.
How
so
much is that gonna do? It's a D12?
a D12.
Come on.
Come on, please.
You
D12.
deserve it.
That's a 2! Why would they do this to me?
Come on, Jax.
He vibing.
Get it together.
Come on!
Next is Milo.
I
What
hate
if I-
this dice. This one die.
Look,
This one die.
Look, to be fair, you guys have gotten in a total of like 7 attacks on this man while he was unconscious. Can you, down on the ground. Like, can you really complain about him not being dead yet?
I mean,
I
you
think I-
did just basically handful throw another person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've kind of just been going like bonk, bonk, bonk on this poor
I think I
guy
take
on
a
the
moment
ground.
and I look down
Oh, sorry.
and see the teeny dinky little spell that's going like ding dong ding dong ding dong.
Damn
ding
it.
dong. And I look up at Jax like, come on. And then I'm gonna shish kebab to the
With a
ground.
little
what
tiny
happened to the other
bing,
girl?
bing,
Yeah.
bing,
I can be good when I want
Bing,
to.
You
bing.
can't ride that for the rest of the battle.
It was a choice.
All right,
It
now
was a choice to be bad.
go ahead and roll. With strength.
Boy, do I feel like a jackass in that one.
You go ahead. And,
I'm like,
you go.
Way to go, Jax.
Way to
Can't
go,
even hit
Jax.
This
Watch
guy.
this.
And I put
Boom.
my pickaxe through my own foot. Ah, fuck!
It bounces off the ground, and while it doesn't do damage, it throws some dust into your eyes, and it kind of hurts. Kind of hurts.
We're in trouble
That's
with
all.
this.
I kind of raised an eyebrow.
That's
and I'm
some
like,
mental damage.
Next
Okay,
is
Neither
David.
of us will ever speak of it.
Can you
Agreed.
please take this man?
David, don't. Come on,
Probably
David.
not.
David,
David,
go.
you killed 3 people. Come on, David.
David, you have the highest kill
Alright.
score.
This.
We just got killed
What's
with
one
one
more
man.
kill steal?
No.
You know, what's one more?
You'd have to get a solid attack. He's still got a reasonable amount of health.
Okay, so I'm standing a reasonable amount away from him. So I kind of
If
just
by
walk
standing
up.
a reasonable amount away from him, you mean you were squished under him a few minutes ago and are still right next to him.
Well, I mean, he walked over to the.
He went 10
woman
feet away
and-
from me.
Yeah.
Do we keep on forgetting? Thunder Wave makes him go
Dude,
10 feet away.
yeah, but this man is so big. I don't think you're getting just how big this man is.
I
Dwarves
don't.
are like 10 feet or more.
This guy
No,
is.
What?
Look, you can change your height in
I
the
mean,
game.
half
I mean,
liar.
usually not, but like, you can change your height. And
Well,
you don't
in
know the
any event.
situation. There are spells that make people bigger.
Okay.
All you know
In
is
any
this is a
event.
big man.
I just feel
In
like.
any event.
I just feel
In
like.
any event.
I just see like him with this.
In any event. In any event. Alright. I use my spear. 3d6 damage. So I gotta roll. It's a strength. Here we go.
Mhm.
I got a 13.
That. I think that hits. Yeah, I think that hits.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Come on, David. Come on, please.
Oh, those were some good numbers. I got a 15 total.
For damage?
You
Damage.
nail him, and he
Dies.
finally goes unconscious.
Thank you.
And it's been so
Yes.
long.
Ugh!
What
a pain in the
Now I'm actually gonna have you guys go ahead and
I peel Bob off the pavement.
real quick. This is maybe a little unorthodox, but I'm gonna have y'all roll an intimidation.
Oh, because this is a TV show.
Here, I'll roll
Well,
intimidation
not exactly.
with like
No, you can't.
extreme
I'm
disadvantage.
sorry. Okay, you know what? 3 times disadvantage,
What's my
So I have to
charisma?
roll 3 times and with
and it's the worst. The worst one of
I
those
got a
3
10.
rolls.
Is this one only in the other one?
16.
That's right.
10. That didn't land in the thing. Does that count? Or...
Yes.
Okay, then I got a 9.
16.
That's a 7.
I mean,
Big fat 7.
I'm pretty friendly looking, but there is so much blood dripping from my massive pickaxe, which
Alright.
I just used to Swiss cheese.
So,
like,
um,
people,
From
so-
Bob, even though you're unconscious, you're pretty cool. You're still pretty cool.
It's better for
Now,
me to not be.
here's
like,
what's
attracting
gonna
attention.
happen.
I'm the cleric of the group.
Yeah. People
Actually,
think I'm looking kick-ass, but really I'm just so bored and annoyed that, like, that's what's on my face.
the timer ticks down into the double digits of numbers. And as this happens, the 4 of you, well, 3 of you stand, 1 of you flops, above the bodies of these people, which you have just annihilated. And as this happens, you actually see the other battles going on around you. And they are coming to a close. You see, most of the members have already fallen. There is a total of 3 or 4 people left still fighting. And as the victors pull themselves out of the battle, you can see them turn to you and lay down their weapons.
Okay. I do this
There's
same
like 2 people left and they don't want to deal with your shit.
thing. Alright, works for me.
And
enough.
Oh, you're surrendering? Is that what's going on? I'm about to also put my pickaxe down because I think that's how the TV show goes. What is this? What are we doing?
now, you can actually hear from the ground below you, you see Vic, and he says, "Hey, you're supposed to hold up your weapon."
Oh, okay. Yeah! I do like
Thanks,
breakfast
man.
club.
And-
Don't shoot with a giant bloody pickaxe.
As this happens, the crowds around you erupt. And, to say they are pleased with the results of your combat is the understatement of the century.
Nice.
And then the sky seems to go dark as large plates form over the arena, and several people come out from the sides of the arena near your cages, and they say, "You did very nice."
I say to the unconscious group, sorry about the holds, if you go into character creator and you just reapply your clothes, they'll go away, I promise.
And the people around you start to clean up the bodies. And actually, as this happens, strangely enough, from the ceiling above you, it starts to rain. And as this rain lands on you and your compatriots, you feel revitalized.
Oh, alright.
And, in fact, Bob, you are actually going to come back. And as this happens, the ceiling then reopens, revealing you standing atop all of your enemies as the timer goes off. Now, over the next few minutes, you guys are ushered back to your various rooms that will be your temporary holding places. But, then, as you do this, your enemies around you are going to actually, they all stand up one by one and go to congratulate you.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Vic says, you fought, you, what was his
He was
voice?
Russian.
I know, I'm forgetting what Russian sounds like.
It's like these.
You fought
It's like
very, very well. I do not regret losing to you. It was
Thank you.
very
I
good
like
fight.
that. What
That
was
fireball
that
was
crazy?
tasty.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was
Oh,
like,
thank you.
and
I wish I could cast it more than once.
I lean in and I say, David, he talks a big game, but had that fireball been yay hotter, you would have knocked him right on his ass. So don't think he's like a big
Oh,
man.
that's good to hear. I still think we have a chance in the remaining rounds.
Oh, there's more rounds? And you're going on to the rounds?
Oh yeah, we're all playing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You won the battle, but you never
They could
know.
win the other thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
It
Take
was-
some time. Go to the markets, buy some food. Maybe upgrade your gear if you would like.
I think I want to see how everybody else look. Like, do they look friendly as well, or are they like pissed off?
Everybody's smiling.
Okay. I say to the elf woman, "Cool bow."
Thanks.
Good match. You fought good, and can I give you a friend request so we can play Squirrel Wars later?
Who is this directed towards?
Vic.
Oh yes, I would love to. And he actually sends you a friend request before you can even get to do it.
Oh, accept.
I just give a quiet nod to the human woman.
She nods back. And here's the thing. Oh, how I struggle because I want to have like a dramatic ending, but it's not like we can have a break period in an hour and 50 minutes.
No.
So how about there will be one more thing I'm gonna have you guys do.
Okay.
Now, you are ushered out of this arena and back into the marketplace.
Mhm.
And actually, these massive screens that were built up around this arena set a timer for an hour. And it is you and that you get the impression that's when you're supposed to come back to fight more.
Now that we're out in the marketplace, I'd like to. Can I call Jasmine?
Yes. Cool. Would you like to?
Yeah, I say, "Hey, Jasmine."
She,
I don't sound happy.
actually quite against her normal pattern, walks towards you. More in the style you requested after she teleported to you. And she walks up in front of you and says, "Yes?"
I'm just looking between them.
Like, I think Milo has kind of a. My mommy told me to. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. She's like completely stuck. So, you want to tell me what that was?
It was the tournament battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes. Of course.
The only reason you would actually really want us to do this is probably to benefit you in some way. How does this benefit you?
I
Here we go. Let me guess. Wait. In due time. Is that it? Is that what you're gonna say? Or I can't reveal that just yet.
I was trying to help you.
Yeah, okay, sure. Trying to help us by putting us in a fucking monkey game when we made it perfectly clear we're not interested.
What can I do to convince you?
Answer one question straightforwardly. We've been asking you all you've had so many chances. How does this benefit you? Great question, Bob. How about we hear the answer to that?
You'd be in a lot more danger without my help.
From what?
There are people who want you for. And
Us?
That's
the thing. See, here's the thing, Jazz. I buy 90% of your story. I buy the secret industry. I even buy the danger. I buy the criminal shit. What I don't understand...
Should we go somewhere more private?
I don't care. You think I care about your secrets? What I don't understand, Jazz, what is so important about 4 Joe Schmoes with different lives having a party playing video games for nothing? What could your business or anyone's business possibly want with us?
I wish I knew.
Insight check?
Sure. Go ahead.
I think I believe her, but that surprises me. 18 plus whatever my wisdom is, which is...
I'm gonna stop it right there. She's not lying. There is... I need you to join me. Join my organization. We can help keep you safe.
I also have another question. Can I have some money so I can buy a cookie at the marketplace?
Oh yeah, sure. She hands you $3.
Okay, currently Jax is having kind of like, should I do this? Like, this is a bad idea in all levels, because I've already joined another secret organization. You know, I joined this one, then they're gonna know something.
You're not saying that aloud, are you?
No.
Okay.
It's going on in my brain. This is out of Jax. Well, it is
Out
in
of
Jax,
Jax.
but out of...
I'm all out of Jax.
I'm all of Jax.
I'm all out of Jax.
I just like,
I'm so lost without you.
Jax is like, well, no.
Is
Jazz.
there anything I can do to convince you?
Look, Jazz. I look at Bob where he's off having a cookie and, like, excited in the marketplace. And I say, I'm sure if you've got an arsenal of information that you know that these kids might be swayed by the call of adventure, but I don't need it, okay? I'm married, first of all, and if you'd like to give me advice on how to tell this to a spouse, I'd love to hear it. Got 2 kids. Look at me. You're asking a housewife to be James Bond. It's not in me, Jazz.
They sent me with a message. I don't know what it says, but I think I know what it means. And I know where you can find it. And she hands you, Milo, a slip of paper. And on it, plainly written, is an address. In fact, one you know well, not far from your house. And she says, I want you to go there. You can come back for more of this tournament if you'd like.
What's there?
I am not sure.
Why would I do that? You're gonna try to kill me, aren't you? Get me in a room.
The last thing anyone would ever do is try to kill you.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm a nobody. Why is it so hard to get that through your head?
Because very important people have told me otherwise.
This is ridiculous. This is the stupidest shit. I think she's starting to get really pissed off now. And she says, "Look, I am no one. Full stop. I lived a mediocre life with a mediocre job, great family. That's it, alright? My name's not in any book, not in any newspaper. It's not nowhere. I'm not playing whatever this is. I'm not your hero. I'm not your prodigy. Go ask some strapping young 20-year-old to play fairy for you. I'm not getting backed into a corner and shot dead in a dress I don't even know. Why am I so important? According to who? What have I ever done?"
It's not about what you've done so far.
So what, you're talking about, like, the future? Like, fortune telling, you're gonna get your crystal ball out? Huh?
Milo, go to the address. Please. Trust me, just this once.
I'm not going alone.
You don't have to. And I promise no one will be waiting for you there. I'll make sure of that myself.
What are you getting out of all this, Jazz? Seems like you give a shit. I can't say anything for who it is you work for. So why are you working for people who are so mysterious and who clearly frustrate you so much?
I mean, among other things, payment, status. It's a job. I make a living. It's as simple as that.
Okay, well, I guess I have an hour, and that's the time in which she's expecting me to go to this dress.
It's not far. If you left now, you'd make it back with at least half an hour spare.
I think about whether... I think I will. I think I threatened to not go alone, but I think I'm going to, actually, because I don't want...
I'm assuming the rest of the party will stay
I'm
here,
involved.
get ice cream and whatnot.
Yeah, but first, before she leaves, I just, basically I split my cookie in half and I hand her a half.
Aww.
Thanks.
I can
Aww.
tell you're in a bad mood, so here, enjoy.
It's okay, Bob.
And-
I have access to plenty of cookies. I'll have one at home.
You have plenty
Actually-
of cookies.
I do. Let me be honest with you, and maybe this is gonna sound hurtful. You are so poor, I would feel so bad taking even the tiniest shred of anything from you. So please finish your cookie.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah, so I literally couldn't even take half a cookie from you. It would make me too sad. So
No.
thank you for the offer. But
Okay.
Actually, quite against her usual MO. I'm gonna have you roll a perception. Milo. Only Milo.
Gotta go down the wheel.
The wheel.
Perception's on the other one.
Oh,
The
it
first
is?
sheet. Yeah, game.
Actually, well, yeah, whatever. Makes no difference.
Ah, so nothing in character, so 16.
16. You see
It was insight. I didn't
Jasmine looks at you for a second. And then she looks down. And then, for just a second, she looks at Jax. And then she turns and, against her usual MO, walks away.
I narrow my eyes at her, and I turn.
Well, you don't even see this, so.
Oh. Well, like, I was narrowing my eyes the whole time.
She's just on the other
She's
side,
just
like
perpetually
"Frieza."
narrowing.
Eating right
No,
now.
no, no.
Frieza, fucking
I
bitch,
turned-
Frieza.
I turn to Milo, and I'm like, Listen, I don't think that this is a really good idea at all.
I don't either.
If you want to go for it, but, like, bring something, like some mace or something.
Yeah, I have weapons at my house for
Yeah.
sure. It says I do not have weapons at my house. All right, yeah. Are we going to my house, Noah? Are we cutting to me place?
We
Her
is cutting to you
Me,
place.
the zone?
Now, of course, none of the other characters are going to know this unless you specifically want them to, but...
Well, no, but for the viewer.
But the viewers!
The viewers!
The viewers!
All right.
Alright, so, Bob, get an ice cream. Jax, no, Bob getting a cookie.
Getting
Jax, get an ice cream. David, possibly getting some kind of food, maybe invading a school zone. Otherwise,
Get out of the school zone!
you guys are gonna just vibe for a second, and we are going to go see Milo unless someone has something else to do quickly.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec.
Everyone.
Just hot sec. Malden's thing is green, but I don't hear him. Malden, talk.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
Okay.
just making
Sometimes,
sure.
like, the
Fine.
tiniest sound makes the circle.
Yeah,
fine,
just
it's
checking, just checking.
So, Milo, why don't you pull off your mask? You're in a safe place.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
why don't you describe what you see?
Give me a second. I gotta get something open. I'm trying to remember.
Fantastic.
Meanwhile,
My
Bob,
frickin'
Bob and I are trying to keep David out of that school zone.
No, David!
David, you're not allowed there.
Awful.
David, remember, you're
awful,
a
awful,
licensed
awful things.
Blake! Still never figure out
Remember
that
your
working.
license. Okay, so we go to my house. I'm in it's a nicer, very sort of middle class suburbia house. It's a lovely place. To take off my mask, I guess I'm probably in my office because I have like my separate office. And I've been gaming too long, so my eyes hurt. I'm not used to staying on VR this long. I guess I'm gonna go talk to Carrie if she's in.
She is.
Okay. Carrie is she's got dark brown skin. She's got curly black hair, but like very blue eyes, and she's sort of very thin and athletic. For the record, I don't know if she's like in the living room or whatever. But hey Carrie, how's it going? Sorry, I ended up in there for longer than I meant to be again.
Right, I'm Carrie.
You're Carrie.
I'm sorry, that's so weird. It's fine. It's fine.
Insight check.
Is it really fine?
Is she mad at me? That's a 5 plus 3.
It's
7.
fine.
I don't like. This can't be good. Oh God. I say, all right. I've actually got to run. Just a quick errand.
Sure.
What are you up to?
Oh, nothing. I've been reading, honestly.
Cool. More of those dramas.
Yeah, you know I love them.
I know. How's this one?
It's subpar on the writing, but you know, it's still enjoyable in a silly
Insight
sort
check.
of way.
What's the real message behind this? All right.
Have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I can't just say something sweet or she'll be suspicious. So I think I grab from my room, like, I guess like a multi-tool that has a knife in it.
Multi-tool.
That's probably
Okay.
the closest thing to a weapon Milo would have. Like,
Carrie has all sorts of pocket knives and whatnot.
I say, honey, can I borrow your multi-tool?
Oh, sure, anytime.
Thanks. So I pocket that, and then I guess I go.
Multi-tool.
Now, you
Feels so bad. I'm lying.
leave your home now. What kind of vehicle do you have? Do you have a car? Is it
I mean,
a new one or an old one?
I imagine there's probably less cars nowadays. We probably have one car between us and take public transport a lot, but I'll take a car.
Okay. Is it a newer car or an older car? Just for curiosity.
Like, medium, not like a fresh off the line, but
But probably
Good
self-driving and
quality.
whatnot?
probably self-driving, yeah.
So, you type in the address Jasmine gave you. Now, it's actually only a few minutes before your car pulls to a stop. And you arrive at a well-deserted warehouse.
Of course I do. Of course it couldn't have been. You arrive at an ice cream shop full of people who would be witnesses. Too easy. I have already have the pocket knife with the knife feature open in my hand.
Gotcha.
I go in.
This is so
There
stupid. This
is
so stupid.
a single door, and it is unlocked. And as you open the door, you, for a moment, can't see anything as the light of the sun floods in. And then the door swings to a close behind you. Lighting. I changed
It's
the
blue!
light.
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Blue
I
means
tried the door.
what do you
Is it
do?
It isn't locked.
I open the door again and just leave it that way.
It closes again.
No.
It's
It-
now
and
normal,
It's,
which means
it automatically
normal.
swings closed. I mean, you're not like locked in, but
Oh, it's just a swinging door.
yeah.
I was thinking some crazy tech.
Dude, this isn't crazy tech. It's a swinging door, you moron.
I'm a little jumpy right now.
It's now blue.
Okay, I
Back to blue.
Blue means screw you.
no, still not good enough. I take off. I'm wearing like a little button-down sweater vest with a tie. Is that fair? I take off my tie and I tuck it between the doors so it can't lock on me. But it's not. It's still closed. It's just can't
Oops,
be
Back-
locked
back-
on my tiny ass.
Oh no, the lights are red now.
There's a little bit of
There's
light.
no red.
There's a little bit.
Little bit of light.
Still a lot of blue.
Still a lot of blue.
But as you walk further into this building, get screwed. It's blue
It's
again.
blue again.
Um, you walk out of sight of this door, and this building is quite large, and you hear the ground below you clang against the bottom of your shoes, and it gets darker and darker,
So scared right now.
and soon there's only one thing lighting your path, and it is a small glowing fragment of wall on the other side of the warehouse. Now, I'm gonna assume you approach it because that's
yeah.
curiosity and whatnot. Are you going to approach
Yeah, not happily. I wanna make it clear. I have no bravery outside of the video game. I'm so scared right now. Like, this is so new for me.
it? Now, as you get closer, you see this wall is imprinted with a design, and it's flickering and glitching, and as you look closer, it's actually hovering off the wall a little, and this is a sort of hologram message printed on the wall, and you see two things. The first is the symbol of a shield, and covering it is a pattern of geometric lines like you might find on a circuit board, and they spiral and come into the center. And then above that, there is a single word, a name, and it reads Carol.